like you anymore. This is no longer fun for me.
Also, did you know that if your canoe tips over, you can wear it as a hat?
No,
Because it's capsized.
no. Please
Yeah.
stop. Please.
Him slowly dying inside over there.
I can't. I simply can't.
I don't know.
Oh. Oh god.
Please. Oh. This is absolutely
Oh,
a
that's funny.
travesty. You gotta change my name back to Elodie in the game. I'm not Ivy anymore.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Not that it super matters, but
Let me see if I can quickly do that.
anybody else get super logged out of D&D Beyond and then have to look for their password for like
Yeah, D&D Beyond did
an
the sort of like a reset
Yeah.
thingy, and yeah.
I haven't
Okay,
really
that's fine.
used D&D
Mine
Beyond
was
ever since we started working with Foundry.
I will say,
Really?
for some reason, there isn't. You're allowed to also log in through your Twitch, so I'm always logged into Twitch, so that's what I use for it. But such an odd, like, I understand when they use like Google or whatever as a login portal with Twitch. Like, D&D Beyond doesn't really have anything with Twitch, but then they do use it as a.
I would think how many people stream like their D&D campaigns on Twitch?
Oh yeah, sure, but like using it as a like a credential check, basically. That's
yeah,
weird
literally
to me.
nowhere else.
But think about it. Maybe quite a few people come from like a Critical Role or something backgrounds, so
That's good.
they already have a
not,
Twitch account.
Not only that, but I know that there's a very community-driven person who has joined Wizard of the Coast lately. Like Holly Bennett. Like she's been a community PR for a lot of big companies. So it's highly likely that they put something in the water to do with Twitch integration and community integrations.
Oh, and speaking of community, sort of, there's a new book that's been released on D&D Beyond. They're heavily marketing it right now. It's called Heir of Strahd, which is kind of like an alternate universe kind of just story. It's not an adventure. It's just a storybook. For one, if you guys want to play Curse of Strahd, don't read it because there's a whole bunch of spoilers in there. But secondly, if you want to read it, don't, because it's a shitty book. I actually, yeah. I was like, hey, I was like, it was $20. It's Strahd, so cool. I'll get it. And the first part is really cool and it really gets into the character or whatnot. And then after about 3 to 4 chapters, it gets into this really bland kind of, okay, yeah, I saw that coming. Okay. Oh, there's a the grand fight has already happened without the players being there. Okay. And that's the story.
Here I thought this was a plug and then you just fucking sweep the rug under me. It's like, don't.
No.
No, when I saw it, I was like, oh, a new adventure. And then I was already like, oh, it's only a book. And then I read it like, oh, it's actually really shitty.
Not only is it only a book, it's a really shitty book.
You gotta feed some of it through one of those AI detectors.
Oh, God.
And see if it's...
I would not be surprised, honestly, the way it was written. Like, because it starts off really strong, and I firmly believe that is written by a person, and the rest is so bland that it might as well be AI, honestly.
They may have written that first part and then given it to an AI and said, finish the story. And
finish this for me. Yep.
Yeah.
Woof.
Anyways, we got another campaign to play.
Yes.
Something Drakkenheim. What happened 2 weeks ago?
Well, couple of big ticket items.
Just a couple little tiny itty bitty changes. It's fine.
No big
really
deal.
Small things. No biggies.
We did have a brief interaction with the paladins, and Berlin had to put that woman in her place when she started getting uppity, giving lip.
That was ooh.
But
it was tough
it all
to
worked
watch.
out. we came
Sometimes
to
you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
we came to an agreement, so everything smoothed over just fine. But the big showstopper was, of course, the revival of Elodie and Marcus in a very interesting fashion.
Yep.
Elodie being
I forgot
she's
about
not
the revival of Marcus.
How?
Turning into
Elodie
a furbolg.
Elodie is no longer dead. She's just mostly dead. And
She's just mostly dead.
We've had 2 people transform in this campaign so far.
Her heart
3.
doesn't
Mark.
beat.
Well,
It's fine.
players.
Marcus, what did he become a bugbear? Is that what happened, or was he?
No, he's
No,
a
a
furbolg.
Furbolg, yes.
It's beautiful.
They're on a
Beautiful time.
like comparison to Bugbear, they're a little bit more cuddly.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No, he wasn't like as grisly as a bug. Yeah, it was Furbolg. But and he and Ivy are going off to go try and get out of the city and get returned to nature.
Yes.
I think
Marcus has a sudden
Ivy's gonna go hug a tree.
a sudden deep connection with nature. His new furbolg body.
Isabel, I think you actually had a like you as far as like completing personal quests, you I think you was it 2, I guess technically 3 if you count Marcus, but like it was just like bam, bam, bam.
All my guys are done. I would give Ivy an update, but we're probably not going to see her until like, epilogue time. So doesn't really make sense. But Elodie does have a 22 dex score now, which is
Nice.
beautiful.
Epic.
Fucking epic.
She's
Amazing.
also kind of dead though, so.
But she's immune to all these things. She can't be blinded, charmed, deafened, diseased, poisoned. She can't be unconscious? That's ridiculous.
Feels good being awesome, right?
Feels good being awesome and mostly dead.
Here, I made you a t-shirt.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it could have gone so much. Like you could have gone like so much worse. Like this is, I think, aside from just being a person, this is probably like the best.
Tim, did you say guiding bolt?
Just for food of, just a bit food for thought.
Just some normal Tim dickishness. It's fine.
We don't have anyone with guiding bolt, sadly.
It would hurt her, wouldn't it?
Don't we? I think Mr. Nibs took those cleric levels, and now he has guiding bolt, so he can technically take me out. But it's because I'm gonna live forever.
I'm a man of the cloth now. Okay, we are.
Also, it's funny that I'm vulnerable to psychic when like most of my damage is psychic, so I'm doing the thing that would kill me when turned on myself.
Live by the psychic blade, die by the psychic blade. That's how it goes.
That's what they say.
That old saying.
That old saying. So yeah, I'm back, better than ever, level 10. I have a bunch of new stuff, plus 14 to my sleight of hand and stealth, so you basically never see me anymore. Yeah. Only like a sad amount of hit points, just a really sad amount of hit points. TBH.
Yeah, but that's why we have Nespip.
So true. We put Nespip in front of everybody. No one can hit him, right? What's your armor class now? Like 25?
24.
Yeah.
24.
Easy.
That's insane. Oh, yeah.
Get the little guy to block the door.
So, yeah, get the little guy. Anyway, so yes, we're back. We're in the clock tower. Ivy did 2 of her last, her 5th level spells, brought the people back, and then they fucked off to the woods, as they should. And our plan next is to
go find the Duchess.
Duchess stuff, right? And then hopefully find the Queen after that, or possibly go to the castle. Maybe she's there. Maybe she's already at the castle.
I think
Kill
the
two queens with one psychic dagger, if you know what I mean.
I think we'll, in order to do the castle, need to get to the queen because the queen has the remaining seals.
Right, and it might not let us into the castle without the seals. Is that a thing?
I think that is a thing.
Hi, Christian.
Yeah, knows right.
That's a problem for future us. We can one step at a time here.
We're starting to have a few of those, aren't we? Oh, that's a problem for future us. Don't worry about it yet.
Yeah, I fear for future us.
Mm-hmm. Future us is gonna, they're smarter. They've been around longer. They can figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Fuck those guys.
Fuck those guys.
What have they ever done for us? They've done literally
exactly
nothing because they're what?
That attitude. Fuck those guys. Oh my god, that's pretty good. All right. Is anybody else not hearing music? Am I just a crazy person?
If you click the background once, because usually when you click once, it'll start playing.
Barry, I think I wanted to ask, was it? So I did take a short rest. We were sitting down there for several hours while she was doing the juju.
Oh, maybe because it's
I did take a short rest. And I also have the capability of copying stuff into the ritual book during this time period.
How many spells do you want, sir?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Sorry, run it by me one more time. What do you want to do?
Well, while we were sitting around waiting for Elodie to get to be mostly dead, instead of completely dead, would I have time to copy spells into the ritual book? The 2 level 1s, so it'd be 1 hour each, and I've already bought the stuff for it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, because she did 2 of her druidic resurrections, rebirths, right? And those are 1 hour each, the rituals. So that's 2 hours. So yeah.
Okay, let's make sure I was adding it to the character. So I want to make sure that my time frame was right.
Yep. I mean, honestly, like if it's 1 hour off, like in situations like this, well, you've taken another hour in the tower. That's okay. That runs.
Yeah.
Hour in the tower. Anyway.
That's like the big brother to 50 minutes in the closet, you know.
You need to stop.
Did you say 50? 50 minutes in the closet? That's too long. That's too long in the closet.
I'm a guy. I like quality.
50 minutes. That's way too long.
I said 15, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was like 50 is. I mean, it better be good if it's 50 minutes.
I don't know what's normal. I've never done that game. I only heard of it.
It's 7 minutes usually. 7 minutes.
What the fuck are you people doing in the closet?
7. I don't know.
You never watched an American movie?
I've never actually played that game.
I've watched many American movies, but apparently nothing about closets.
It's that thing where you stuff 2 people in a closet for 7 minutes, or whatever happens.
Yeah,
why?
Get them,
because
touch
American Buddhism.
Stuff.
You need a closet for that.
because American teen movies.
What is supposed to happen? No.
Yeah, they're kind of kiss, but ew, cootie. So you need to close the door or something. I don't know.
Little kisses.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways.
Our DM thinks you need 50 minutes, everybody.
Yep. So what is your next move, my friends?
Oh no.
Apparently something with a closet.
Things are going off the rails already.
I believe we're going to the Duchess, so we'll have to figure out our path to. If I recall correctly, Blorp they were in the. We went to the sewers from the tavern, like the tavern basement.
I say, allow me to pull up the cinematic.
Surely there's a different entrance to the tavern or to the sewers? There's gotta be, right?
Probably, but
And I
So
just realized she was reaching out to Ivy. Elodie doesn't know her at all. She's never reached out to Elodie, so
nope.
Well,
interesting.
aside from the time that we were in the sewers and already got a formal invite.
Music.
yeah. And I guess the Rattlings are there, right? Like they were all down there in the.
They're mobilizing.
Can we ask them if there's an easy access point to the sewers? Because I feel like that's something they would know.
If you ask, like, while you're going down, like, there's still one or two rats down the basement of the or the base of the tower. They look you up and down, and they're like, "Oh, for humans and you, yes. You need bigger entrances, yes. There's a couple, yes. There is an entrance through the river, but you have to swim a bit. That's dangerous. But you guys look like you can swim, yes, except for you with the plate and armor.
We don't want to do the river.
The river's a no-go.
Then there is a square with a large well, and you can just go down there, and you're in the sewers. Yes. It's very easy. Everyone
Definitely
fits down
nothing
there.
else in that square. Nothing else.
You have to run really quickly. Yes.
Because of the giant killing machine.
Well, I guess that's about what I expected. So it seems like our access point is the tavern basement.
All right.
They look at you like, the what now?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Mr. Everything's fine.
You just stay here now. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, is that the plan? Are we setting off to the tavern basement? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, I think that's our best thing, unless we want to, go for big boss fight, which I'm here for. I'm here to throw daggers. I'm here to do psychic damage.
You just have been revived.
Christian's like, don't be so eager for death.
Red flag.
I'm throwing away my one life.
Give Elodie at least one day.
Thank you for being the voice of reason, because I sure as hell am not going to be.
So here's the thing: is it's the Black Ivory Inn, right?
Yes, it's outside of the inner city.
And what's at number 2? There was something.
That's the King's Gate.
It was trolls, wasn't it? At number 2.
Correct.
We have to go all the way around. We'd have to go through. What's is number 3 still controlled by fuckers that we know?
Number 3 is held by the followers of the Falling Fire, the Champion's Gate.
Okay. Yes, so we could go through that one.
Yeah,
but then we'd have to cross the river.
Well, we can go to our.
There's a bunch of bridges. We can go to our little guy, or we can go to
and go all the way around the city like this and this and this.
Wait, are you drawing? I can't see it.
I'm just pinging.
Yeah,
I guess.
go.
Yeah, we'd have to go like this, cross the bridge there, go around.
Why can't we go this way?
Which way?
Or, isn't it number 17?
Yes.
Why can't we go through gate 3 and then
just go around that way?
The other way.
How do you cross the river over there?
Yes, there are no bridges there.
Oh, crossing the river over there. Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not an issue for me and Fritz. We can just fly, but...
Yeah, I mean...
Or for Nabarlin, because he can just walk on water.
True!
Seriously? Can you make me walk on water?
Yes, I can. If
you could probably hold me too, because I'm like light as a feather now.
If you just believe. If you just believe.
If I
You see
just
normal-
believe. Oh my god.
I don't know if we want to walk
And
across
then
that.
Blondie can fly.
Nespip could also fly.
Nespip, you can fly? Do you have the fly
I've got the
ability
fly
in your
spell.
little
Yeah.
the fly spell? Okay.
Also, quick question: did we have a
Um,
long rest at some point last session?
I'll allow
I
a
think
long
it
rest at the tower, sure.
Oh well, then it'll be Bruno along because we did a short rest at the tower. That's what we
Yeah.
did.
But if you want, you can do a long rest as well. That does mean that you've taken a couple hours longer over there, but that is a possibility if you all decide that you did that.
yeah. Let's I don't think, are we in a super huge rush? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing
well,
is,
no, we had something. We had a timer for something.
we're gonna be back to the paladins.
what was the timer?
Yes.
I was going back to the paladins
Oh.
the day after to discuss everything with them. So there was a slight timer. I don't know if it's. I mean, if it's late in the day or it don't count. Actually, if we did a long rest, it wouldn't be a new day anyway. It would be evening.
Okay.
So for some reason, like most of my spell slots are used up.
I've just got one luck point used up, which must have been from before.
Well, if you would feel comfortable doing a long rest, I mean that'd just be we would spend 8 hours total there, so we just add on an extra.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
we should
fine.
probably be fresh to go into whatever we have to do to get across this fucking city.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, would it be worth it to clear the trolls?
My
Just from like we could have another gate and we wouldn't. I don't know.
We would have a lot more movement throughout this, or we could be able to move a lot
I'm
faster.
also very fast and sneaky, so I might be able to just sneak into that well and not have to worry about the other option. Like the guy can't go down the well. Like he can't follow us down there, right? Like he's a big boy. He can't fit down the well. All we have to do is just run and get in the well. We don't have to defeat him, right?
Yeah, I don't want to do it because I would rather not do that. I'd rather go down a less risky path.
It takes so long though, and if we're also doing a long rest, like
I know. So we're going to be going out of the city all the way
Didn't
around.
No, that was over by 18. Never mind.
I think in order to get there the first time, we did go around the whole city. I think.
Yeah, but I was trying to talk where we were with the time loop, where we went down into the basement.
Yeah, we went around the whole city. Get over there.
is there any way? So, how many of us can fly over the fucking river?
3 of you.
Well, and I guess technically I could have Blondie carry me, just kind of slow across the river.
Just kind of slowly.
And it would just be.
I was just checking my speedy feet just to make sure it didn't mean that I could walk on water, but it doesn't. Only if you count the river as difficult terrain, then I have normal movement.
It is most definitely difficult terrain, but it is so much more than that. So
It's so much more. It's also a liquid.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, if someone
I could
could cast fly on me, or
I can give you.
I mean, I guess
I can give you water walking. You can, if you just believe, you'll have water walking.
Okay.
And Elodie doesn't need to breathe,
that.
so she could just walk across the bottom of the river.
You could.
That would
If
cover
the
the
current
terrain.
Scary. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard. We have not delved into this river yet. There's shit in there. There's fucked up shit in there.
There was a big tentacle monster.
Yeah, remember the big tentacle monster, Tim? You want me to get killed by the big tentacle monster?
I honestly don't.
He doesn't.
No, he suppresses bad memories like that.
He suppresses all memories.
Alcohol, the great inventor of. Oh wait.
Alcohol. So, I think going through gate 3 or gate whatever the one over here is, gate 4. Well, gate 2 is trolls. Gate 2 is trolls, right? So we could do trolls. I've always loved Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick. We could go fuck with them for a little bit. That's a Trolls movie reference for all y'all Europeans, if you didn't get that. Anyway.
Yeah, we can go take down gate 2. We could take down the thing at Slaughterstone Square. We could go around gate 3 and then fly over the river on the right side. Or we could maybe just go over here and just fly over like this.
Oh, we could fly over, right.
Basically just along the tower.
That's an idea. Is there a gate that goes over the river there?
Nope.
I mean, I guess we could just fly over it.
It is an open area between the two towers that basically guard the river. Those two towers there's like a couple of large stone dragon statues on top of them, but beyond that, there's nothing barring you from going through.
Nespip, how confident are you feeling in that seal? That get out a dragon free seal.
Well, keep in mind that Atoli also has a seal. The staff is a seal, and he's a seal. And if I'm reading the description of the phylactery right too, that
I mean,
also...
we decided that phylactery is not a seal. Apparently, even though I wrote it down as a seal, it's not.
But I can still use it to rebuke the guardians though. So.
Oh, okay.
So I think they all apply. So we have.
I think that's the best idea, honestly. If we're gonna go on ideas.
I mean, if we secure gate 2, it will probably help us in the future. In terms of escape routes, freer movement without needing spells to move across.
That would be nice.
Let's go check out gate 2 and see how we're feeling about those trolls. Let's just do it.
Yeah, let's scope it out. Let's check in with Justin and Anna. Let's just make sure they're being chill. Anyway.
As we're moseying down there, Barlin will use comprehend languages as a ritual as we're going. So he will be able to understand the trolls if they're speaking troll.
Oh,
I don't think
trolls speak like broken common, but they do have their own language. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then he will also have unseen servant up too.
All right. How do you plan to get to gate 2?
And we did long rest.
Are we long resting?
I mean, I'm fine with it, but if all of you decide so, then it is so.
Just because Christian, how many, or Nespip, how many spells do you have? Like 0?
I've got one level 1 spell left.
Level 1.
I already rested. So
okay. We'll long rest then, because if it makes you feel more confident, we'll all long rest here.
I don't know what I used them up for. But yeah.
Either.
You were doing something. I don't know.
Like, did you let loose in the we were fighting the sword guardian?
He always lets loose.
No, you did, because you were trying to keep me because I kept I think you might no, it was Ivy who healed me. Never mind.
Yeah.
But I think I also did stuff like you tried fairy fire and so on. Yeah, that's probably
where it came from.
You only have up to level 3 spells, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good to have my slots. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it's just a long rest to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Cool.
And I get all my berries back.
Oh my god.
I never left.
Haven't missed those berries, guys.
Oh, and
let me tell you.
And I can actually, since we did that, switch my mastery to the longsword instead of the greatsword. So
You can do that? Are you only allowed to have one weapon mastery? Is that a thing?
no, I can have two. One's the bow, one's something else, and so I had it on the great.
Okay.
At long rest, basically, I'm like, you can like practice with it or whatever and switch it over.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh.
All right. Well, is there any
What if we did this instead of going through Slaughterstone Square? What if we went through these little alleys to not go in the middle of that?
Also, what I thought, not along the river, not right in the square.
Yeah, just through these little alleyways.
Yeah, I see those alleyways. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
He's got something.
So you took a long rest, just to confirm?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Cool. Give me a
He adjusted something. He did something
Oh, yeah.
for that, but
Oh,
it's fine.
yeah.
He's like, now there's another troll because it's a long rest.
Oh, if it only was just that. Give me a survival check for taking the back alleys over here.
Are we still having our resident boy doing our survival checks? How are your
Or totally
snake boy?
our local guide.
Yeah, pretty good.
Snaking up the route. 24. You are fine. You don't encounter anything creepy over here that attacks you. Getting closer to the King's Gate, you do see that a pocket of the haze, like the thick haze over here, is floating near the gate. Is there anything you'd like to do about that, or are you just going to brave it?
Poop. We don't have Ivy's air bubble.
Great. Now we're all going to be addicted to berry bubbles.
Berry bubbles.
I mean, I've been casting.
You have the air bubble spell.
Well, I mean, I cast it each night, like before each long rest on me and Blondie. I guess if we're
on Blondie,
if
it might be nice
I was
to have it on everybody, but
if I was casting
I'm
it,
also immune to disease and poisoned. Is that count as the haze, or is that not count as the haze?
No.
Okay, I was like, not gonna get out of that so quick.
So
easily.
If I was casting air bubble the night before, would anyone take the air? It's kind of like a retcon, but it's like think about your character.
If we knew, yeah.
Well, we didn't know going into it. I just been doing it as a precaution since I got the spell. But
with the knowledge that Ivy would not be able to be there to cast it.
And you were in the tower, and looking towards where you were going, you can see that there is a pocket of deep haze over there, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to take precautions.
Take precautions. I mean, I would take an air bubble.
How many targets is it?
You just have to upcast it.
Yes, and
I don't know how high your spells go.
No, I can upcast it. It would, because I used one to level 3, so I could do it. I had 2 level 3 slots left, so I could do 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. Be for all of us and Blondie.
Right, because it's not concentration.
No. Nesbit wouldn't want it.
He doesn't want it. I want to try something.
Okay. But does anybody else want
it? Fizzle would want one.
Yes.
Does it encapsulate Fizzle's head, or is it just like all of her?
It should honestly be all of her, but like it isn't. Just for the heck of it.
Just a tiny little bubble.
Well, I'll cast it on everybody but I guess, but Nespip.
Does anybody else smell berries?
It is. I imagine it's berry scented, right?
Yes, it of course is berry scented. He chews the berry and blows a bubble and goes. And he puts it on somebody's. So you have this very it's translucent, just the very thin berry color. Like it's just barely noticeable.
Wait, we have like pinky purple bubbles on our heads now?
It's translucent, and so like the spell is like it's you can't, it's like invisible. But I like to think that in the right light, you might see a little sheen of the berry color.
That is hilarious.
We're all looking at the world through berry tinted glasses.
All right, so everyone has one except for Christian. Nespip, your character doesn't.
Yes.
All right. With that retcon, which is fine indeed, you will have no issue walking into the haze for a relatively short period. Now, this is a short period because you are going to the gates and hopefully get through relatively quickly. For a prolonged exposure to the haze, it might still have some effect on you because it does hit your skin, basically. But this should take away most of the effect. Nespip, as you are coming here, what are you going to do instead of using a bubble?
He just wants to see how the crystal in his chest reacts.
Oh, right.
Hello.
It's time for research.
It's time for research.
Wait, when did you get a crystal in your chest? Did you like? At what point did you actually do the whole ceremony?
I honestly don't exactly remember anymore, but I did it. You don't know that.
Wait, do we not know that you have a crystal?
We do not.
Not really, no.
Nobody asked.
Nobody asked. Come on.
I believe I totally saw him walk away with the people, but he didn't act on it. He didn't do anything about it.
He had a little one-on-one with Lucretia, and that's where that happened.
He did.
I thought it would take longer to do it, but
and he was gone. Like you were gone that week or whatever, but you still got your crystal.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
We had a little discussion on that. Like, would you? And he's like, yeah. So.
All right. Okay.
As you.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Do you expose that at all to us? Do we even know? Like.
He just acts like normal. Unless you try to look at his bare chest, you wouldn't probably notice.
No, you're covered in armor. Like, there's no way you're going to see that. Like, it's not just a thin cloth or anything. As you walk through the haze, you feel accosted by the smell of ozone that this thick haze definitely has. And you don't know what to expect, but you brace yourself because you've had this before where you walked into a pocket of deep haze and it hurt. And as you smell the ozone and you feel it like on your skin, you don't feel anything beyond that. You're fine.
Oh no.
You are immune to the deep haze.
Immune?
Wait, full on immune?
Oh, full on immune.
Neat.
We all should have got those crystals in our chest. Good God!
I totally will remember.
I'm sure
this.
there's no
There's no consequences, I'm sure.
No consequences. No consequences! Let's go!
It's just a cult. Like
it's not a cult.
Just a cult.
And I don't like notice the crystal speaking to me or something like that, right?
Nope. No.
Nice.
And it doesn't flare up or anything. You just feel okay.
I'd like to believe that like Atoli sees like he's not affected by it in the same way he was the first time we all walked into it. But again, he won't act on it.
Yeah. We noticed that he doesn't have that he didn't take the air bubble. And
you would basically maybe even hear him say under his breath, neat.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Nespa?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
You're not even coughing.
I think you get used to this.
No, you don't.
I've developed.
I used to be a heavy smoker. That's why.
He's got lungs of steel.
That explains the stunted growth.
No. Oh my gosh, short. A dig at his height. So sad.
Yeah, that was a short joke.
Oh, that's terrible.
From one former shorty. All right, let's go.
All right.
All right.
With that, you can reach the gate, indeed. And as you reach it, you can very clearly see a multitude of trolls that have congregated over here and are just going about their day, you imagine. They're just...
Their trolley day.
Yeah, being a bunch of trolls.
Multitude. There was 2 last time. Now there's more?
Yes.
Didn't we meet a troll? Didn't we meet a troll when we crossed the bridge once? That was like, we don't...
Not a bridge, but you were going towards King's Gate from the other side, and you ran into one.
It wasn't also one on the bridge saying like being angry about Atoli because he looked like a monster.
Those were Minotaurs.
Like Minotaurs, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, those... Yeah, and... Yeah, you're able to talk to them because they were mostly cow.
We got trolls, they're multiplying.
These are the trolls, right? These are the ones.
The big guys? Yeah.
I put again. Oh my god.
They don't look as bulky as I imagined.
They're pretty lanky, actually, yeah. They're not ogres, they're trolls.
Like
Yeah,
Warcraft trolls.
Warcraft trolls.
Fizzle, did I forget anyone?
Just assume that we're all hiding somewhere, like we're not just standing right in front of them.
I think Tali's missing.
I miss Tali, yes, thank you. Yeah, you could imagine that you're a little further ways away. You're not like in immediate view, that's okay.
And Barry, this is deep haze.
This is very much deep haze, yeah. It seems that the walls themselves seem to hold it in, but you are in deep haze right now.
Then I would have snapped Thistle away so she didn't gas and birds and all that jazz.
That's
so she didn't just poof. All right, so we have 3 there. Can we see through the gate? Like, is it like a barred gate or is it solid? Can we even see the other ones?
It is a barred gate, but deep haze, so it's hard to see through. But from what you can tell on the other side, there is movement over there. Yeah.
Okay.
And the gate is like locked, so they operate the gate.
Correct. At the very least, it's lowered. Yeah.
How would we make them open it?
I would have Fizzle fly through like the towers next to the gates and just spend a few minutes trying to gather information if there's more than those 6 trolls.
Sure. So the towers themselves have multiple floors to them. I imagine you look through those floors.
Yes. Like, if the party was to go on, I would actually call out and ask to just wait a moment. I'll have Fizzle take a look.
Okay. As you go up to through the towers, you see that the gate mechanism is seemingly located on the 2nd floor. And at the 2nd floor, you see a multitude of trolls, with one looking exceptionally strange. He is sitting in a pile of boxes that have been arranged sort of to look like a large chair or a throne. And the troll itself distinguishes itself from all the others by having 2 heads rather than 1.
Great.
Wait, Yittins are not trolls.
No, they're giant kind.
Right.
Yeah, but good call because those are 2 heads as well.
Okay, so how many trolls are there in total?
The one here downstairs, you have spotted 7 of them. One floor up, you find an additional one, and a floor above that, including the two-headed one, are another 4. So that is a total of 12.
12 trolls. I like those odds.
I know what this calls for.
I don't.
I think maybe we should try negotiating first.
And lose the element of surprise.
Yeah, so it's either negotiate or try to surprise them.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Atoli's hand starts lighting up with fire.
A trolley's hands? Sorry.
I can throw that far.
Well, here's the thing. I think we do fine against the 3 trolls. I feel pretty confident we could do it.
I feel like they go down in round 1 or 2.
One? You think they have more than 100 hit points each?
No, that's what I'm saying. They go down in like round 1.
I don't know, man.
Nebralin's whole experience has been with ogres and orcs. Would he be familiar with trolls?
Trolls are the ones that don't die, right? I mean,
they have regenerative purposes, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can stop it.
By killing them, yeah. Like they're not like immune to dying, but they are like their wounds close up pretty well. I think that is pretty common knowledge. Other than that, the trolls are a relatively rare sighting in more civilized areas, but yeah, they are a known species. So you know the basics of them.
Okay.
Do they like certain types of treasure, certain goods?
They do like to bargain. That's a thing. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right.
Okay.
Riddles. Do they like riddles? You like riddles?
That is a well-known children's story. Whether or not that has any validity, I think, is unknown to you.
Aren't they like weak to fire?
They do. They don't like fire. Let me put it that way.
Before we go in, Barry, could you re-import the character? Since
Nabardo?
Yes, it's not letting me do it for some reason.
Can do. And I know why. Yeah, there's been a little thingy with D&D Beyond. Can you on D&D Beyond quickly set your character to public? Then I can pull it in. I don't know why, but for some reason it needs that now.
Okay. Public. Okay.
Yeah, so you should take that. That should be okay, and it is already importing right now. So yeah.
Okay. So I think we should, if they're holding this gate, Tim, do you share with everything you saw inside?
At least he will go ahead about there's a total of 15 trolls, no, 12 trolls, and he'll tell about the strange two-headed troll.
It was sitting in a makeshift chair, or dare I say throne.
Yeah.
That would, to me, indicate that maybe they're trying to operate this like you would normal, like they might be worth going and asking what's the fee to get through.
And if they start to eat us, we just fight?
Yep. But then we lose the element of surprise and no fireballs.
No, I think just let not all of us go in. Some of us get ready to.
Yeah, I'm definitely hiding.
It's rather difficult to throw a fireball with you up there negotiating.
See, he gets it.
Wow, well, Fritz.
Here's the thing. I'm resistant to fire, and Blondie is immune to fire. So, worst case scenario.
I take this as an invitation.
I was about to say. All right.
Worst case scenario, I'm gonna get a little singed, but that's okay. Right.
Okay.
Let's do it then. I'm gonna ride up on Blondie.
Before you
do you
do
want to
that,
come with me, or
before you do that, you do realize that Blondie is a goldenish dragon now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they like treasure, why would they not just take Blondie?
Ooh.
Could
we let them have Blondie for a day? Golden Dragon for a
What?
day?
No. She's the only intelligent company in this part. I mean, what?
I mean, you know what?
It was just something that crossed my mind.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna have to go through. I mean, we're gonna have to walk through anyway. If we're going this route, they're gonna see her at some point anyway. So it is what it is. Nesbib, do you want to walk up with me so it's not just me walking up by my lonesome? We got.
I'm gonna stand a couple of feet behind because I'm not fire resistant, but I can try to support you. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
The fire doesn't care about your 24 AC.
It's like the torture method with the steel bull.
Okay.
All right, I'm hiding, but looking around a building. In fact, I want to be on a roof. I want to be on one side of a roof if there's a roof.
Not much of a roof, but there's a roof, sure.
Sure. Thank you for letting me live my Call of Duty dreams.
All right, let's do it. I guess I'm gonna ride up on Blondie and kind of have
I'll be up here.
I have my hands up. I also have comprehend languages, so I don't think comprehend languages lets me speak troll, but I can understand what they say if they're trying to talk behind my back.
That is very correct.
Yes.
And I'd allow, like, if you hear like a very short sentence, you should be able to reproduce that if you have the vocal cords for it. But you can't. You're not suddenly fluent in troll. No.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna just kind of walk up very slowly and just say, "Hello, fellow residents."
Oh, look, human, walking human. What you want?
Are you the caretakers of this gate?
Yes, our gate. Our gate.
It's your gate.
You want through?
I agree. I do want through. Surely I'm sure there is a fee associated with that, of course.
You must pay toll to get through the gate.
What is toll? What is the toll?
It'll only cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, fuck these guys.
Great, there goes my lunch.
Really not my arm and leg.
Does look juicy. Yeah. Your arm and leg will be good.
Maybe there's another form of payment you might take other than that. I'm rather attached to my arms and legs, and to be honest with you, I'm not very good eating. I might, underneath all this armor and this chainmail, it's not good. And you see Blondie here, she got like scales, it'll get caught in your teeth. It's you don't want any of that.
But you're alive. It's better than eating the deads.
Is that what they have been doing?
Look at them, of course.
Wait,
if we feed them Elodie, can she just regrow?
You guys are bad.
I'd almost say it's worth a try, but I don't want to take away your agency.
Sorry.
Please don't. I just got back, guys. Please don't feed me to a troll.
If we give you guys a bunch of fresh food and water, would that be fine?
If you do what?
If we give you a bunch of fresh food and water.
You got fresh water?
Yes.
What food?
Whatever create food and water does. Bland but nourishing food.
Bland but nourishing.
No, it won't. No, actually, the food will be delicious. As Napoleon eats one of his berries, we have delicious food.
No. The berries are not gonna be the thing that gets us across this.
Looks good. Not arm and leg, though. No. What do?
But would you say that arm and leg is your favorite food?
Yes. Muscly, sinewy. It's nice. Suck on the bones, get the marrow out.
Here, Nibarlin pulls a berry out and gives it and hands it to the troll. It's like, try this.
So one of those trolls will approach you and grab the tiny berry from your hand, which is even smaller in his hand. That's no food.
Try it. And Nabarlin eats a berry.
Make me a deception check. Because this is, unless you're like being fair and honest, but
I'm being fair and honest. There's no deception here. I actually want him to try a berry.
Then make me a persuasion check.
Ridiculous.
18 plus 9. So
It's a numbers berry.
And it like I don't know if I can call it eating because it's tiny, but sure.
As he chews, he has the intense flavor of arm and leg in his mouth. Just
How do you know what arm and leg tastes like?
I know what meat tastes like, and so it's probably the best meat he's ever tasted in his life.
It's
tastes
real
like
good.
Pork.
Tastes like pork.
It's real good. You got more?
I do, and look over at Nespip. Something a bit more.
Hang on.
I do. It's right here. There's a lot of armor here, but once you get past that, it's real crunchy.
That's one way to throw Nespib under the troll. I mean,
I don't know. It's just like it's not exactly something more substantial, but it will taste delicious, just like you want. Happy to. How much food does that make, Nespip?
That makes 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids.
Hey, well, and I share that info. It's like we have 45 pounds of food and fresh water. If you will let us pass through your gate.
What about shiny dragon?
There it is.
You guys gave him the idea to ask for that.
Probably
dragon.
did, yeah.
Oh, totally.
He was not gonna do that, and then Atoli was like, "What if he asks for the dragon?"
I'm sorry. I think random things. Okay, intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive.
Dragon does not taste like arm and leg. It's crunchy. It's metally. You ever tried chewing a sword?
Yeah.
Who the fuck has
Not good. That's what it'll taste like. You don't want that.
He's like, yeah, I have tried that once a week just to see if it changes.
I don't know. 5 pounds, not much. That's only 5.
45 pounds.
45. That's
more than 5.
That's more than 5.
Yes. Much more than 5.
He's like, I don't have that many fingers.
What say you? He says to the other two. More than 5. That's a lot. That is a lot. Maybe ask King Zaphod.
Oh, he has a name.
Maybe. You. And he points to you, Nibarlin. You wait here. And he lets out a bellowing roar. That's like, you don't hear a word in that. That's just a sound. And after a little while, you see that at the top of the tower, there is another troll. And you see two heads like looking over the railing. Yes, what is it?
That's very eloquent.
Voice-wise, yeah, he sounds like that's common. Like, voice-wise, still the same depth as a troll, but sounds like a normal person.
We're ready, master.
I was.
We did it.
Just Polly.
Nabarn will say, "We're here negotiating passage through your gate in exchange for passage for me and my companions. We have 45 pounds of delicious food and fresh, clean water."
How did you manage to get clean water in Drakkenheim? You're coming from inside the city.
Oh God, he's a smarty.
It's an ability that we have to present it for you.
Is it magically bound? Because I'm not interested in magical food.
It's not magically bound. It is magically created, but it is just water.
Let me think. Is that create food and water? Is that what you're doing?
I look over at Nestor.
Knows the spell?
He seems to be on top of things. Yeah.
It is.
Only the finest organic food and water for this troll.
Interesting.
Farm to table dining experience.
No. In this case, it's farmer to table.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. I'm pretty sure we can whip up something that might be useful for us. Thank you for your offer. Yes, I will accept that. You can get passage after you have delivered that to my men. Men, take the 45 pounds, that is everything they make, and bring it to the tower.
And he knows the names? Parameters of the spell.
I apologize. I am Lord Nabarlan Paisan II. This is Nespit. A few of my companions were a bit too shy to come out, but they'll be along shortly.
I see one over there on the roof. Is that part of your troop?
Elodie ducked. I didn't even make a hide check, you fucker. Come on, let me make a hide check.
He has the high ground.
What do you mean you're hiding? You're standing on top of
He's
a
on
roof.
the tower.
No, I'm flat on the ground.
But he's above you.
He's above you.
No, I will say, like, and this is like, I will side with you. You can make a high check, not for the fact that you're like trying to be flat, but you look like a corpse. You could be dead.
Yeah, I could be a dead body on a roof, guys.
Watch the rogue fail another hide check.
I'm not going to. It's stealth, right?
Yes.
My lowest I can roll is a 24.
And this guy's smart.
You could still roll a natural one.
No.
And I rolled a 24.
Oh, right.
Because I rolled a 6. With reliable talent, I can't roll a 24. I mean, I can't roll lower than a 24, except if it's a natural one. But
no, even
I didn't
then.
roll a natural one.
He looks over at the roof. Did you kill that person over there, by the way? That wasn't there before.
No, she's not dead. She's just mostly dead.
Violet, don't throw it.
Oh. You are an intriguing troop. Won't you come inside for a cup of wine or something?
Elodie just like fucking gives up and gets
I'll
off
have
the roof.
I'll have some wine. I haven't had wine in a while.
She does a cool acrobatic move off the roof and is just like,
yeah, and then one of her already brittle legs snaps.
No, I'm super
it just doesn't
bendy,
hurt,
guys. I'm really bendy.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I'm like one of those dolls that you can bend all the way back.
Oh God.
Gosh.
So, I'll say I appreciate the offer, but we need to.
What? No, he's offering wine.
Why would we not go and have dinner with this man? He seems like a perfectly reasonable dude.
Yes, which is why we'll gladly visit on the way back.
Totally pouts a little.
I understand we all have jobs to do.
What kind of wine do you have?
I have a question.
Yes?
Are his two heads speaking at the same time, or is this just one head doing all this talking?
One is doing all the talking. Very good question.
The other one is drooling.
The other one is like it's sort of like hanging off on the side. Like there's just one head just being like really smart.
He's just hanging out, guys. That's fine.
But what kind of wine do you have?
Whatever we scavenge from the city, I'm not really sure on the brand. You have to excuse me, but in times of dire need, any wine is wine, and
True.
I do see it as such.
Mm-hmm. We will all have jobs to do. As you said, we all have jobs to do, and as much as we'd love to linger, as I said, we'll hand over our. I guess next week you've made the food now.
Yeah, we would probably go over somewhere. Yeah,
maybe into that cart.
It's broken, but yeah, probably the cart are probably like some old boxes where you can put it in and cast great food and water with the steward seal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the food will, of course, taste like meat.
What container do you use to capture the water?
Oh no!
Come with a container.
Quick!
It does not. No.
Quick! Get out of your boots! Get your boots out!
We can ask. Ask the king if he has a container. If he has barrels he'd like to put the water in.
Sure. Yes, I do have an old barrel that we can use for that. How many gallons of water do you have?
It's 30.
That
he doesn't know the water. Not sure of the spell.
It's about an average. Yeah, that would fill up to about a quart. Yeah, that will be fine. I'll get a barrel down for you.
Thanks.
Perfect.
A barrel is brought and you can fill it up.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we can just.
Yeah, let's start walking, I guess.
The gates are opened for you.
I'll keep an eye out for some wine.
Yes.
And
next time you come visit, you are more than welcome. And I imagine you're very lucky.
Why?
Well, for one, you have survived the inner city. Not many people live to tell the tale when they come through. And secondly, because we are big eaters.
They're gonna eat us as soon as we get in there.
Oh, no, I would have never accepted your deal if we wouldn't be able to go through 45 pounds of food before it spoils.
Is he is he okay? That's all he asked the other head.
Is he okay? That's an unhinged question.
Oh, don't mind Fod. He's just off doing his own thing.
I know the feeling. Anyway.
You do.
I know the feeling. All of your heads.
Exactly. As he turns around, his own head's like doing things.
The rest of the trolls sort of like grunt at you as you pass by, but they don't do anything, and they let you through.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Great work, Nibs and Pip.
The gates are lowered again, and they lock in place.
Nips and Pip, that's almost Nest Pip.
Nibs Pip. That's your little, like, dynamic duo name.
I ship it.
I'm not sorry, Christian.
We brought you back, we can put you back.
No!
We gave you life, we can take it away. Well, on life, anyway.
That went better than expected.
That wasn't Elodie, that's me. That's just me.
Turn undead.
Turn undead, no.
Shining Smite.
Shining Smite. Why does everyone have radiant damage?
Can I just devour her?
You can.
You could probably
I mean,
it's fine. Just eat me. Anyway.
I need to start looking for some food. What time of day is it right now?
It is towards the evening, as you did take your long rest.
Yeah, I need to find some food.
You want a berry?
No, I'm good.
You fucking berry.
Bite.
Yeah, you keep your fucking berries.
I need I need something humanoid rat sized.
You want to eat a rat?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, you just want to find a rat.
That's not what I said either.
One small bite is enough to fill the belly of a grown man for 3 days.
3 days?
I don't know. That's a llama spread reference. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we go to the tavern.
Already. And I imagine at the tavern you immediately go underground and into the tunnel, or do you want to do something at the tavern? Visit an old friend or something?
Wait a minute.
Inside, we can't leave.
Are we at wait, what tavern?
This is not Black Ivory.
The one that we left Felix.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, good. Because I was about to say, we're not at Buckle Down Row right now.
No.
Good.
That would be bad.
Yeah, because that's always like, wait a minute, I think we have something much bigger coming up here than, do you want to visit an old friend?
Yeah, we definitely don't want to go into the tavern, because if we go into the tavern, we cannot leave.
And out of curiosity, Nespip locked the tunnel before we left it. Is it still locked?
It is.
Neat.
Which might make you believe that nobody else knows that this tunnel is here.
I'd like to check around for marks.
All right, give me a survival check.
You find one guy named Mark.
Oh, there's the food.
Boom.
Natural 20, nice.
Ridiculous. I love that song.
There are quite a few marks around the Black Ivory Inn that you will spot. They're mostly small.
Hi, Mark. Sorry.
They're mostly just little halfling marks.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, there is
Mark.
They're like a dead adventurer in the street, and you find like a
with
little
a name
patch
tag.
to escape. Yeah, named Mark. Just for the heck of it.
Oh shit!
For the natural 20, right? You got to give him something for the natural 20.
Yeah, I mean,
for the natural 20.
Not only do you find one mark, you find 2 marks.
You've sure made a mark on this world.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Go on.
But no, other than that, near the cellar entrance and whatnot, there are no distinguishable prints or marks to be found.
Other than the one mark.
How deteriorated does the dead mark look?
Not too much, because bodies don't deteriorate.
Yeah.
Wonder.
He was just testing you. He was just testing your drakkenheim.
Could I discern if he's edible?
He is.
Most things are edible, at least once.
Is he corrupted? Like, is a visible corruption on him?
A little bit, but like minor. He has a stab wound, and that stab wound shows a bit of purple necrosis around the wound. That's it. Other than that, the body seems fresh, as if it's just died a couple of hours ago.
Just scrape it off.
I was about to think, like, I'm very tempted to just cut a larger wound.
Can I cut around it?
Yeah.
Cut around the necrosis. Oh, God.
I'll pass.
There's gonna be sushi.
God.
I'm gonna, as we're going through the cellar, I'm gonna take another cursory look for a bottle of wine, because I think I got a couple when you were down here before. I don't remember if there was any left. If I left any.
No, you got the one. You got the ones when we were in the time loop.
And I got the one, and there was a couple outside. Like
was there?
The ones that were. Yeah. So I don't remember if I left any or if I took them all.
I'll be honest, and I don't remember either. So let's make the dice decide. Make me an investigation check.
You want some help with that?
That would be much appreciated because I'm trying to think of a bargaining chip on the way back because it seemed like the king liked wine.
Wait, was investigation one of the ones that had advantage on as well?
So that's 16. Yeah. So 16.
You'll find a singular bottle of wine that is unopened and unbroken.
All right. I will grab it and keep it in case we have to go to the troll gate again. That might butter him up on the way back through.
I think I had advantage on that one as well. That okay, hold on. That
double that one.
That is statistically almost impossible.
Correct. It is
1 in 400.
Yeah.
That's still fucking insane.
That's so good. I love it. I love me some
That's
double
great.
ones.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad.
I mean, what do you do as a DM when like your heart stops? Like I don't like.
No. You help the Barn and look around. You stumble onto a tiny little spider, and you get like the biggest fright of your life. So you smash 3 bottles of wine.
Are you cool with that? Because
I am completely cool with that.
Okay,
He
you don't have
sacrifices
arachnophobia.
the alcohol.
I have arachnophobia.
And he has arachnophobia.
Perfect.
He's a snake who's scared of spiders. It totally makes sense.
I mean, I think there are spiders that can eat snakes, so...
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
You ever been to Australia? I mean, shit.
Yeah, the
Nope,
Goliath
I have never
bird-eating
been to
spider
Australia.
eats snakes as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, spider's this big, so it eats snakes.
Yeah,
it
I
eats
had
you.
a brown recluse in my
Dude,
bathroom
it
the other
eats
day.
any-
I was
it's-
not into it.
Those things are like the size of your hand as well, right?
They're not the size of your hand. They are the size of like 2 quarters. Is disgusting.
That's still
it's bad.
Are
it was
brown
real bad.
recluse, those are the ones that if they bite you, you get like necrosis around the wound and shit, right? Like that's.
I don't know about necrosis, but they're not great. And I made my mom go kill it because I'm a scaredy cat.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yep, same.
She was like, "I hate doing this. I want to set it free." I'm like, "No, you have to kill it. It's in the house. It knew what it did.
This thing dies now.
It dies. Does not live another day."
It's not paying rent. Get it out.
Yeah. And I had to pee too. It was really sad. Anyway.
Alrighty. You find the passageway, you unlock it, and you go through. And as such, you, after a bit of walking, arrive at a familiar place.
Old Town Cistern.
Right. Well, we're here for a reason, and this.
Suddenly, Elodie's like, "Did the rest of the adventure just not happen? Like, this feels so familiar.
Oh,
This
yeah,
whole
you're right.
thing's been a dream up until
were
It's
just
all
now."
been
here.
a dream.
Yeah.
We were just here. Like, it was just been a dream. Anyway, I guess we can.
I mean, the Duchess should be expecting us, so we should get in fairly easy.
Yeah. We do look out for traps / Ah! Is that a bug person?
It is a chul, and chuls are basically like large shrimp with claws.
Shrimp with
They're,
claws? That sounds adorable.
Sure. As you get into the actual cistern, you can hear splashing water as the fish people over here are very busy collecting what seems to be their daily food from the various corpses that float around here in the water. They, unless you're trying to be very stealthy, they definitely see you coming in.
We're not, because we've been invited.
Yeah, we're just walking in.
Are
You can
any
hear
of you guys
you can hear
bored?
the chittering sound of anger coming from the chul, but it's immediately being prodded by one of these fish people. Calm down. These are friends.
Oh my god.
I love how they talk.
Oh, that voice.
Is Blorp around? That's the only one I remember. Is he there somewhere?
Yeah.
One we saw before.
Blip Bloop is definitely here. Yeah.
Blip Bloop. That's it. Blip Bloop.
Yourself?
Blip Bloop.
Wait, I accidentally said hi in their language.
We have seems the Duchess has been trying to get a hold of us.
A mental invitation.
You want to visit the Duchess?
She wants us to visit her.
You are more than welcome. He's like very keenly interested in Elodie, by the way. He's like looking at her like up and down.
Elodie's like,
How did you manage to get this one to walk?
That was a expression of unsureness to all of our listener people who can't see my face.
Very, very carefully is how we got her to walk.
But she's dead?
Yeah.
No, she's only mostly dead.
That's amazing.
Better. Just kidding.
She got better.
Monty Python is always welcome.
More luck points? No. Just kidding. No, I just yeah, I'm only mostly dead. I'm
mostly dead.
You want to feel? And you want to feel? God, what's wrong with me?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Christian. Shut up, Christian. I see you losing it up there. I don't like it. Not like, me. I mean,
do you extend?
Being like, do you
extend your hand?
No, I extend my wrist, and he can feel that there's no pulse.
This just went from rated.
He licks his lips, and he's ready to take a bite of your pinky.
No. I wrench it back. It's not for eating. Just I had a heartbeat before. I don't have a heartbeat.
So he points down at the sister and says, all these people had a heartbeat as well. They're now food. How are you different?
I'm not food. Because I can still talk and move and
okay.
And I summon a psychic dagger. Which is like a purpley, and I can stab you.
Totally walks up beside him as well, or as like wading through the water. You look bite-sized for me too.
Oh, you're different. Slurpee, look at this.
Stares at it.
Wait, Slurpee?
Yeah, that's the other one. That's like
you did not just name someone Slurpee. Blip Blop and Slurpee. They need a podcast.
Aquatic shenanigans with Blip Bloop and Slurpee. Oh, you also have scales.
Yes.
Are you a fish? You're an eel.
Snake.
What's a snake?
A land eel.
Oh. You've evolved?
Yes.
Very interesting. I can see why the Duchess would want to talk to you.
So take us to the Duchess.
We cannot go to the Duchess, but we can show you the way, yes.
Why can you not go to the Duchess?
Because we are gathering food for our people. That is our sacred duty.
I'm sure one of you could be spared that duty.
Well, if you can convince the Duchess, then we can.
What? Point us in the right direction.
I totally would like to try and reach out. Like, close his eyes, focus.
Reach out.
In any case, try and... obviously, it's going to be magically sensed and not telepathically. But try to reach out in terms of, is there anything to connect to or anything to draw from?
Okay. What do you try to convey?
Just to feel if there is a presence of something, if it's, like, it's not... It's not telepathically. It would be magical. The only thing that he could probably sense out, a magical connection of some sort.
So interestingly enough, yeah, you do feel some sort of a connection.
Can I try to focus on it?
Mm-hmm. And then what? Because you were focusing on it. Yeah, you can. And then?
Yeah. I think you would try to explore at first what it is in his mind. Like, try to mold it, if that makes sense. Like, is it anything tangible? Is it like, does it relate to any of the schools that he knows of? Or...
It's not clear enough to be able to be molded into that. It feels like you ever had one of those like smoke machines at like a party or whatever, like it blow smoke? Like that feels cold, you know, because it's cold smoke. You get that feeling all around you as you try to focus on this.
So it's a feeling of like there's something here. It's magical, but it's like it's non-tangible.
No, but it seems to be waiting.
I think he would try to mutter quietly, "What are you waiting for?" Like, what are you waiting for?
And you and your companions all feel, for you to finally accept my invitation. You're so close. Come on over.
We're here.
Not yet.
Blip, blip. Which directions should we go?
He points his spear basically at Atoli, like through Atoli. Well, not physically through Atoli, but he points it like in that direction. That way.
He stabbed Atoli.
To make a point, yeah.
A point?
So, would it be this door or would it be this passageway?
He points towards the grate that is over there, so that door.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, before like not focusing on the whole thing anymore, he would be like, "Well, invitation accepted."
All right. The grate itself is in the water. It's only partially above the water, but the only way to go through is to actually go into the water.
And there are no walkways beyond the grate.
No. If you look through, allow me. It is just a flooded hallway.
And is there any air?
Oh, wait.
Go ahead. Go.
I totally did jump in the water before, so if you're planning on something, then like one of us is already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you're gonna get wet.
Oh, okay.
And how much air is there above the waterline?
If you crouch, you should be able to walk on the water. So not much, but a bit.
And we also have air bubbles. I don't know if that...
It'll still work underwater, I think, if you want to do that.
Air bubble is actually specifically made for water like environments. That's where the spell comes from a water-based campaign.
Okay. Yeah, let's go then.
If Nebralin's not going to get wet, he will walk on the water with Blondie. If anyone else
walk on water.
If anyone else believes, does anyone else believe that they can walk on water with me?
No, but Fritz will actually do something else.
Go on.
He will first of all use his elemental gift to gain a fly speed for 10 minutes, and then he'll misty step through the grate and basically start flying above the water, basically on his back, just a few inches off the water.
That is so funny.
And he'll proceed to aggravatingly float along.
So you're doing the lazy river without actually touching the lazy river.
Yes,
exactly.
That's great.
I imagine I can just
Melanie's
walk
just
through.
gonna swim. She's a good swimmer.
Okay.
Nesbek always sits or stands on Tali, so he's just standing on Tali. Tali walks in, his legs plop in, and a little propeller comes out of his back. And he's basically just a little float.
Great.
That's so cute.
All right.
I don't mind getting wet.
It's always
Someone
the only.
Stop me.
You're bad today. Like, stop.
I'm really bad today, guys. Someone needs to I don't know.
All right, let me plop you down for the second half of this. After another, say, 100 meters or 300 feet, the walkway actually opens up a little bit more and gives a walkway for a little bit that you can actually stand on.
Nice.
You notice that up ahead there are some barricades, like wooden barricades, that would indicate that someone up there has made some fortifications. And they look as such.
Super barricadey.
Is no one manning the barricades? Or they just...
It is completely empty other than the barricades themselves.
I assume the ceiling is a bit higher now since there's a walkway.
Absolutely.
In that case, I can't actually... Oh no, I can. It's just a different color. Fritz will just float above the water. He reapplied invisibility basically as soon as he was behind the grate.
Yep.
And do I see anything down either side?
You do. Looking beyond, it seems that there are quite a few branches here and there. But I'm going to give you the rest as well because you have a good vision. You see that there are multiple paths over here. The water itself has that purple tinge to it, as all the water has in Drakkenheim, but it seems somehow a little bit less over here. The water actually seems more clear here.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, like, do I see anybody down there down the hallway?
It's completely empty.
The barricades. Does the stuff lying inside look like the weapons of the fish people, or like, for example, from the Queen's men?
They definitely look more human-made. Yeah.
How well built are the barricades?
Well enough, but you can push them aside.
I was thinking that. Atoli's just going to walk up and tear down this one corner here and throw it in the water.
Is there an air gap above the barricade?
In order to float over, you mean? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. In that case, I'll just...
Yeah, I'll just go through where Atoli pushes things aside.
Like, I ain't going the far way around. Fuck that.
There's a bit of a room up ahead. There's also a side path over there, which seems to end in some sort of a pillar or something. The room up ahead is bright, and partially from what seems to be candles, but there's also an eerie bluish glow coming from this room.
Does it feel familiar to the kind of magical feeling from before in the cistern?
A little bit, yeah.
He'll just casually throw this barricade aside and into the water as well.
Right.
Undoing their defenses.
Stupid place to put defenses.
Walking into the room, you look around and
damn it, Nevarland.
judging by the shape of it and the way that it's decorated, if you will. Hope I've missed a spot. You're starting to get the feeling that you know what this is. This isn't part of the sewer. This is a bathhouse. The room that you're in right now would be one of the main baths. And judging by the tile work, the fact that there's a nice statue over here, this would be a place that, except for all of the barricades and whatnot, once was a nice bathhouse. You're not alone here. As you walk into the room, you hear three voices that speak up and that say, "Welcome, welcome, welcome."
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And near the statue to the north, you see three fish people. All three are dressed in robes. The robes are very elegant, but they are very distinguishingly different. The one all the way to the left has some robes that kind of look like what the paladin's clergymen wear. So they're the long flowing robes that have depictions of the sun and fire on them. The one in the middle has robes that look very elegant, very expensive, almost something that you would see someone that's like a servant or something wear, like from a very high class family. Finally, the one to the right has robes that look like the ones that you'd see on people that are officials of state. So this would be something like a mayor would wear, or like a judge, something like that, like judge robes or something. There seems to be a pin on it as well that you can see.
Pin.
You're here. A pin.
Okay.
You are here for the Duchess, aren't you?
Yes.
How gracious of you to come. We have been waiting for you for quite some time.
Sorry, couldn't find a way here.
Yeah, there's been, how Drakkenheim can get sometimes. Always something popping up. We would have came sooner, but just busy people, busy people.
We understand. It is such a maze down here, and with the normal routes blocked off and destroyed, it takes a while to find your way. Tell us, did you go through the well?
Yeah, we just passed through the well with Blip Blop and other guy.
No, we did not go through the well.
Yes, we just came through the well. That's where that was.
We came through the cistern. We didn't go through the well.
Oh yeah, well, I'll say cistern
then. The surface is difficult nowadays. You came through the well down into the cistern?
No.
Oh.
We have our own ways. Well?
I imagine...
Sorry.
Caught me guard there for a second.
We're really on something today. I don't know what's going on.
You have found a different way. That is fine. We imagine that introductions are in order. Who are you?
Lord Barlin Paisayan II. This is Atoli.
Archmage of Drakkenheim.
Archmage.
This is Nespip. This is Elodie.
They look around and they don't see an Elodie. Where?
Oh, I'm there. I'm just being stupid. I'm there. I'm just...
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't move my token. I'm over there.
How do you do?
Well, she's dead, so... She's been better.
I have a little top hat now. It's cool. Did you? My lady.
Myfish people.
Who might you be?
Well, the one to the left speaks. My name and official title is the Cardinal.
Great. We're getting closer to the Duchess.
And he points towards the fish on his left. My name is the Chamberlain.
Okay.
And he points to the one that for you all is to the right. And he says, and I'm the Chancellor of Drakkenheim.
Is this the one with the pen?
Of Drakkenheim?
That's the one with the pen.
Oh, okay. I see what's cooking here then.
It'll be fish people soon. I mean, what?
Someone's been reading up on their history. Very well done. The fact that you trigger on that.
Man, I need to borrow that Guide to Drakkenheim edition thing.
Well, Chancellor, it is a privilege and an honor to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
This is a nice place. How long have you been down here?
Pretty much since everything started. We had a job to do, as we all did. We came here to safeguard and protect the Duchess.
Wait.
Why safeguard her from what?
You've been up top. You come from up top. You've seen what the horrors that were
Okay,
there.
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But
why not the Queen, you ask?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
The Queen was already being taken care of by her personal detail, but there are more people that needed saving. The King swore that he would not abandon the castle in time of dire need, so we focused our attention on the Duchess.
This is New Orleans to say this, but I'm just having a thought. Totally, you might have some competition for heir to Drakkenheim if the Duchess is.
Yeah, is the Duchess royalty?
Are you saying this
Ellie
out
will
loud
say
that there's literally someone else of royal descent, like right here? Did you literally just say that out loud?
No, I'm talking like.
No, I said.
Oh, thank fucking God.
It's above table. It's above table. But I will ask if the Duchess is royalty.
Okay.
Why, of course.
What line?
The royal line.
Which royal line?
You are keenly interested in the royal family. I understand your wish to also visit the Duchess. Why don't we prepare you for your visit?
What is the preparations for the visit?
He shows a hand like towards the waters and he says, "Drink from the sacred waters, and you shall be ready."
We all have to drink?
Why, yes.
Can we boil it before we drink it?
Yeah, is it clean? Did you piss in the water?
where does the water spill from or flow from?
The sacred spring. It is where the Duchess herself resides.
Great, Duchess piss.
It's definitely piss.
I'm gonna walk over to Tully and talk to him in Draconic. It's kind of hush. Say, I think maybe a neutralizing field might be a good move right now.
What do you mean, fireball?
No, you're the only person here I think that can cast neutralizing field. I think
Fritz can do it.
Fritz can too, but he only has 2 slots.
Right.
I don't have neutralizing.
Have you got your next slot yet?
No,
Fritz?
we all have we all have neutralizing field. It just not all of us can cast it because we don't have a 5th level slot. We got it. Like we all technically can cast it because we got taught it by Ryan. Before Ivy cast it, but she's not here anymore. I think you're the only one who has the slots to do it.
What's the purpose of that?
If we're going to be drinking contaminated water, maybe having something that prevents us from being contaminated would go a long way.
Yeah, but if the water is inside the neutralizing field as well, does that matter?
Yeah, we can't be contaminated in the neutralizing field, so
it would neutralize it, right?
Well, yeah, the water will still be there, but it won't be able to contaminate us.
I don't know how it works.
Creatures in the sphere can't gain contamination levels and have immunity to necrotic damage.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
it wouldn't like purify the water or anything. It wouldn't affect the water. It would just make us immune to getting
yes.
contaminated.
So would you be up for doing that?
If it isn't desecrating whatever it is that they're trying to put us through.
I don't think so. You just place your hand on my chest. You can use the phylactery to cast it.
Wait, hold on a minute now. What are you telling me to do here?
And remove your clothes. Oh, no. Oh my
So you're saying
God.
I have to
Okay.
I have to sacrifice a 5th spell slot?
Yeah, to do this.
Unless we
otherwise-
really want to trust that this is pure water.
I don't trust this pure water.
I'd like to have a sniff of
Yeah,
the
I don't
water
either.
first. Like I've got pretty decent skills. I'm gonna sniff the water, see if I can sense anything.
Sniff the water.
All right, you huff the water and
Puff the magic snake.
Take a big huff.
the water smells like water, I guess. Like there's nothing.
So not even of
apparently
not even of sewer. Like it's not even off or anything.
Oh no! So it definitely doesn't smell like like the whole place over here. Like it doesn't smell like the soapy pleasantness of a bathhouse, which
No.
you would expect in a bathhouse, and it makes sense, because
Yeah.
it's. But it definitely doesn't smell like sewage anymore over here. Like back there, the cistern. Oh yeah, like rotten bodies and everything.
So
But
there
over
is
here, it smells
there's
nice.
definitely some sort of purification going on somewhere.
Apparently, yeah.
Judging by that alone, I think Tully would actually just freeball it and take a sip.
Oh my God.
Okay. The cardinal bows and says, "You have taken your first step. Now you only need to touch the geode, and you are ready to commune."
So what
So there
now?
we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you just
Why
asked
is
me
this,
to.
like,
You just asked me to
weirdly-
touch
why
you.
is
He
this
asked me to touch a
culty?
rock. Okay, there's a big difference here.
Why is this feeling culty to me?
Where is the geode?
It probably is a.
He points towards the statue, and indeed, the statue is holding a large geode in her hand. It looks like it's been like sort of like mashed in there, like it wasn't there before, but they removed whatever was in that hand and put the geode in.
What color is it?
Interesting.
Purple.
Does it
Of
look
course.
faintly a lot like?
Not even faintly. That's a delirium geode.
Interesting.
Oh my God.
Well, Nespip just walked
Where-
through fucking deep hazes without even coughing, so
Yeah, I'm gonna just ask them, where is the Duchess? Is she on this plane of existence?
Why, of course. When you go through the hallway over there, and he points towards the south, you will be able to enter the purification cavern, which is where we keep our Duchess safe and sound.
Is she alive?
Why wouldn't she be? Then again, coming from you, I understand the question. Yes, she is.
If it totally gets closer to it and reaches out his hand like in the vicinity of it, is there anything changing? Is there like any feeling anything? Is there a pull? Is like whatever?
It feels like that staticky, ozony, electricity kind of thing that delirium geodes feel like. So
he would definitely start out by pressing a nail to it, like one of his claws would like kind of like tap it.
Okay. The cardinal bows and says, "You are ready to commune."
Yeah, the eyes in his head kind of like dart a little bit from side to side, like, okay.
Was
Just walk away again.
How do you feel, Atoli? Do you feel contaminated?
Can I do like a medical thing on myself or something? Like, has anything changed at all?
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
Oh, that hovered over 20 again.
You feel a little woozy, but that's to be expected after basically going through raw sewage and all that bin and over here. So nothing that immediately alarms you.
And I didn't feel like a sense of corruption or anything hitting me either.
No.
Atali will shrug and pull his shoulders and like,
Right. Navarro will nervously eat a berry. Is there like a cup or anything laying around?
Sure.
Oh. All right.
There's a very pretty chalice and a very ugly chalice. Choose.
Yeah, choose wisely.
Choose the chalice.
You have
What's
chosen.
happening to me?
All right. Navarro will eat a berry and scoop up some water over here. And inside the cup, a sponge will appear. So he will like this, not actually drink anything, and then
Oh, you sneaky!
and then do like that.
Make me a
Wait,
deception
what
check.
was the prompt?
He's trying
How are you
to deceive them with a sponge.
Oh.
Well, you say do a deception check. What's the deception for? Because
You're
literally,
trying to act like you're drinking, which you're not.
That's a good one.
You have to do the whole well, there's no g.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You also
that's
have
fair.
to kind of like move your Adam's apple up and down.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Sure.
Would have been a lot cooler if you just drank.
So plus 1, 15. That was a 3 and a 14. So.
Ooh, okay. The Chancellor bows and says, "You are on your way."
Okay.
Go touch the stone. I dare you.
I'm going to. What can I do? What can I do?
And he will. I mean, he's gonna keep his glove on and just do like that, touch it.
All right. He nods. You are ready to commune.
Okay, I guess that works for him.
You know what? I'm immune to poison. I'm just gonna drink it.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck?
You give a.
I
You
already
take a
died
good sip
once.
of the water.
You're dead already.
Just
like, who cares?
Just a little sip with my hands cupping it. And then I will. This is the statue over here.
Yep.
Okay, I'll walk over to the statue. Does the haze get? What?
The statue's the one up here.
Oh, it's over there. Okay, yes. I was like, what is this? What is that? If I can look at it.
It's a campfire, or like the remnants of it.
Okay. Well, I will cross the bridge.
You do notice that the campfire itself had like 5 or 6 sleeping bags around it.
Cute. They all sleep in the same room. That's really adorable. All
the barracks.
And okay, she's holding out the stone.
Okay. Yeah. Like.
I just kind of put my hand on it and then take it away.
Y'all touching the raw, like.
Yeah, I'm touching the fucking rock. It's fine.
Well, she did drink.
He nods and says, "You are ready to commune with the Duchess."
I go back to join my friends. I do a fancy leap over the thing because I can jump.
Can you make me an acrobatics check?
Oh, come on. Don't make me fall in the water.
You did it, not me.
I can't roll lower than a 24.
Okay, you make a gorgeous somersault over this.
27.
And then you slip on a tiny little puddle. You know, I actually have a thought across my mind here. Fritz is invisible all the time, right? But snakes see heat.
Oh.
I mean, infrared is also just
it's also just light. And he's invisible to apparently light.
Damn.
Yeah, and Nesbit will also.
Yeah, the Cardinal looks over to you.
Yeah, Nesbit will grab one of his beakers, grab some water, drink a little bit of it. And without even waiting for him saying anything, he starts walking over to the statue and...
How does it taste? The water?
Watery.
Like water. Just like water. There's no taste to it.
Bath water.
Great. I love it. I love that sweet water taste.
Look, bathwater goes for about $20 per bottle these days, so...
Oh, God.
No! Please.
Duchess bathwater.
Duchess bathwater.
Yeah, it tastes like Twitch. Like
I think it's...
I'm drinking here!
You know what? It's not only, like, her anymore that's doing it. Like, it's apparently also Sydney Sweeney is getting in on the bathwater thing.
Oh my god.
It's a shame.
Just saying.
So you touch the gemstone?
With a glove.
With a jewel?
Because he has them on.
Yep. You are now ready. Thank you for participating in our ritual. We do appreciate it. You can now commune with the Duchess, and she is happy to receive you.
I thought he was going to ask us if we wanted to fill out a survey.
Which way to the Duchess?
He points straight ahead, so towards the south.
Okay, shall we go?
Alright, toodles.
Poodles.
The water over here is
go.
not too deep. It's about knee height for normal people.
Barlin does not.
I jump again over this, and then
Barlin does not walk in
jump
the water.
into the water.
He and
You walk
Blondie are
on the
walking.
water?
He and Blondie
I
are
walk
walking on
in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't care.
As you get a little
Zero
closer, like to the
fucks.
edge over here, you hear a little growl.
Are we about to be sacrificed?
I
Does this
think
feel like a
maybe
sacrifice to
one or
you?
two of Atoli's heads would, like, automatically just hiss back.
You hear 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 growls back at the hiss.
Oh no.
Kind of whacks his head like that. Stop it.
I'm going to try to use my psychic whispers thing, which I think someone has to. I have to see them though. Do I see anybody?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll just keep that as a thing that I might want to do if I see people.
All right.
Psychically connect to them. But yeah, we keep going, I guess. I'm gonna let Atoli kind of take this for a second here.
You hear like loud splashing as if something walks in the water.
Something human-sized?
No.
Kind of stands over here and peeks around the corner a little.
You see a hydra.
Oh, hey, friend!
Yeah.
Hey!
Great! Love it!
That's adorable.
This better be the Duchess's pet.
It is.
As you look around the corner, the hydra like focuses all of its head on yours, and it murmurs and it growls.
Atoli will like mimic it with all of the heads as well.
Oh my god!
It does the thing that puppies do, you know, like the
turning a little bit on the side. Yeah,
yeah. All the heads like.
That's really
we just stand there, do the same thing, like turning our heads, like, right?
A voice fills your head, and you hear, "Oh, it seems that he likes you.
He's
Come
adorable.
on down. It won't hurt you."
What's his name?
Herman.
Okay, great. I love it. Herman.
Did you not have a name prepared?
This thing is just Hydra.
No, it's Herman.
Okay.
So now it's Herman.
Herman the Hydra. Headman. Her head.
I want to
the
pet
Hydra.
It. Can I pet it?
There we go.
Can I pet the Hydra?
You can.
I've always wanted one of these.
She's farther down this way, or where is she?
Fritz, as you come into the room, all of you hear that voice again, and she says, "Oh, for you, little one, I'd steer clear of the Hydra. You haven't drank my water, so be careful."
No.
She believes that Napoleon has.
Fritz, she get. Oh wow. Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Wait, Nabarlin didn't drink it either.
She didn't say anything to him, though.
Interesting.
So we can go through this little.
Yeah, there seems to be a
thing?
breakaway part of the wall that seems to be like a rough hewn cavern almost.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys just go ahead. I'll be here with Herman for a bit.
You need your alone
Alright.
time with another snake.
Look, I'm taking this thing
You know
with
how
me.
it goes.
I'm taking this thing with me.
We're bringing a Hydra to the next fight.
Damn right.
As you walk through the little cavern that's is not too far, it opens up and you get this smell of like the smell of a sauna, like that very heavy, watery smell. That's what you get over here. And give me a
This
second as
lady
I
is living in luxury. Her skin must
Hey,
be amazing.
honestly, that is definitely a good way to put it because it opens up to a giant cavern
Whoa.
with water.
Whoa.
The water itself gives off a gorgeous blue, slightly purple sheen. And all along the walls here, you can see the glistering of delirium. There are delirium crystals stuck in the wall, and not as in like deliberately put there, but like they're coming from the walls. It looks like one of those rooms that if you would like shine a light around, it would twinkle like the night sky full of stars. It is gorgeous, like the inside of a geode. It's gorgeous here.
Cool.
There's no one here though.
Can I try to like discern if she invisible based on the same magical presence that he felt earlier?
Give me an Arcana check. Let's see what you notice.
I think we might have to swim.
God damn it. 15.
You're not sure. Welcome, you hear. It is clear as day. It is in your minds collectively, but it is very clear as day. Welcome to my lair.
Where are
I am
you?
so glad to finally see you. I am currently underwater.
Currently?
Oh god.
You'll have to forgive me. It is safer that way for me. I have followed your progress through the city quite a while. You're interesting, and you have been doing great deeds.
Atoli is tempted to stick a head under the water to have a look.
Are you a mermaid?
No.
How kind of you to say so. No, I am not, but sometimes I would wish their artistic beauty, often depicted in so many paintings, is something that I would personally strive for. I'll take it as a compliment. Elodie.
Let's just. I'm Lord Nabarlan Paisan, but I believe you already know that.
I do. It is
Generally,
an honor to
whenever-
have you.
I would say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but I'm not accustomed to being received by no one.
I am
Oh,
deeply
shit.
sorry that this is the circumstance under which we have to meet. I hope I may implore.
Fishing rod? No.
I hope I may implore your forgiveness that I currently cannot reveal myself. It really is safer for everyone.
Do you have laser
Difficult
eyes?
times. Oh, and so many other things.
That's cool. That's righteous, man. Cool.
Yeah,
What
Sigmund.
who are you in the royal family?
I am
The
no
Duchess.
one in the royal family.
Oh.
If you mean the royal family that once ruled Drakkenheim, correct?
I mean, yeah, they said you were royalty, but maybe they meant something else.
I am royalty. The family of Drakkenheim has died out, and the usurper that thinks she is queen does not understand how the world truly works. I am the Duchess, and I will be the rightful queen.
No.
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on
I
a
don't
minute.
like this.
The royal family isn't entirely dead.
You are correct. The king is still alive.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like this. There might be other people too.
As long as the king lives, the other people do not matter.
Well, you said they all died out.
Well, the king is still alive, and that cements my place in history as well. For his wife no longer is here. I understand that you were instrumental in that, and I applaud you for it.
And
Yep.
killing
Well, I mean, that was by association, maybe.
I appreciate the compliment.
Unfortunately, no. Elodie goes, "Wait, what?"
That totally would turn to Ellen. He was like, "Long story. We'll catch you up later."
Yeah, not the time.
Not the time. Not the time. Are we really never gonna see your face?
If it means so much to you, perhaps I can divulge what I look like, but I do prefer caution for now.
Nobody can see you, then you can't be queen either. That's a very public.
There will be a moment where everyone can see my beauty, but for now, this is the safer option. I know you, and I know you intimately, but I still need to work on our interpersonal relationship before I can divulge more about myself. I do hope you understand.
Mom?
Why did you want to see us here?
Because I want to show you that if we work together, you don't need to fear. I can be an asset to you as you can be an asset to me. I can offer a lot, but I am limited. Unfortunately, the powers that be, through the meteor that crashed into the city, have altered things for me as well, and because of that, I am in need of help. Seeing as you have been doing great deeds in the city and you have helped so many people one way or another, perhaps you are the ones that I have been looking for so long.
But Sully's demeanor would change a little bit when she said that we don't have to be afraid. Like, after that afraid remark, he'd be like, wait a minute. Who's afraid?
Now I want to be afraid.
I'm going to be afraid even harder now she said it.
Oh, no.
No, it gets, like, more abrasive, really.
As she focuses a little bit on you, and you can feel that she, like, singles you out for a second. Fair enough, it was just a choice of words. You are a very brave individual, Atoli. You have taken very many steps to become what you are right now, I can tell. You are not afraid, but be wary, because becoming afraid can lurk around every corner. That is not a threat, just a warning.
You said you know me intimately.
Yes.
Who are you?
I am the Duchess.
I'm not going to accept that answer.
What is it you truly ask? What do you want to know? If I am a threat to your ascension to the throne?
Well, you clearly are, since you said that you wanted to be queen.
Does becoming king of Drakkenheim mean so much to you? You seek power, you seek dominance. That can be found in very many things. Do you truly wish to wear the weight of the crown to govern a city, a land even? Or do you just want power? Those two things can exist next to each other. You do not strike me as the person who would want to have the weight of decision-making on their shoulders in such a scale.
Perhaps a political marriage.
But that would mean that we would have to kill the king.
I mean, we knew that was just inevitable anyway.
I am sure that some upstanding adventurers such as yourselves collectively would not want to go to such lengths as to perform regicide just to claim power. Or do you?
I think... How the fuck am I going to handle this one? Considering the time it's been, it's likely that the king is technically already dead. The people that are walking around here, no offense, Elodie, are mostly dead, not in their own mind anyway. King has been locked in the castle for what, 15 years at this point?
And he's still alive.
Alive.
Oh no, very much alive, I assure you.
And how do you know this?
Drakkenheim has transformed a lot of us, me included. I can sense these things.
And you wish to be queen, and seemingly
Yes.
alongside my own ascension, because you know who I am very intimately.
Correct.
Now, with the type of rule that you pointed out, there wouldn't really be a lot of decision making. But you still want the power too.
Go on.
Well, clear case of you wanting the exact same thing that I do. You're just trying to use a lot of words to try and muddy the water, so to speak. He says as he actually sets sets a foot into the water.
Do you wish to come closer?
He steps the other foot into the edge of the little pool here next to the bridge. I wish to find out who you are. You who claim to know me.
I assure you, there will be ample time to get to know each other intimately if you truly wish to ascend the throne of Drakkenheim. This might not be the time. There's people watching, after all.
I'm not in the throes of getting intimate with someone I've never seen, or somebody who apparently intimately knows me as well.
Oh, but I am neither. I haven't seen you either. I have just known you.
I am right here. Reveal yourself and we can all see each other.
Come a little closer, and I might.
Undaunted, he takes another step forward into the water.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Big is this token? How big?
You are swallowed by slime.
Yeah, she's actually a gelatinous cube.
You feel an energy surge through the water. You have drank the water and touched the crystal. I would like to have 2 Constitution saving throws with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
No.
I guidance on him.
Ooh.
Oh no! I don't think
Fun.
guidance is gonna help a natural one. And 14.
You can give guidance on the second one. It might help.
Roll a d4.
17.
Okay, 17.
Right.
Yeah.
Your second one saves. Your first one doesn't and fails by more than 5. You gain 3 levels of contamination.
Cool.
Fuck.
You didn't have any yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Right
that
now,
means
I don't think.
it means a couple of things. So let me quickly have a look what that was again.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that too.
Yeah, it's
been a while since we got contaminated.
Man,
let me
I
see.
shouldn't be so cavalier with just drinking water, man. Ugh.
Let's see.
Do the rest of us have to do con saves?
You're
Or
not.
is it
You're
just...
not in the water.
In a second.
Oh, okay. Fun.
We'll get there.
Con is one of my worst stats.
This is my one gripe with the book of Drakkenheim. Like, there's just a couple of things which are very important, but they don't have their own chapter, so I really have to like Control F. Like, where is it? There we are. That was the one I was looking for. So for one, you if you use any hit dice henceforth, the hit points gained by that is halved. So whatever you roll is halved. You also do not regain any more hit points at the end of a long rest, as long as you are contaminated. And I need 3 rolls, and all 3 are made with a D6.
D6?
Yeah. I'd like to have them separately.
Good. Boom.
That's good.
-3.
That's good.
Yeah, -2. That's because I was messing around and I fucked up.
Okay.
That is not good. You gain a mutation.
I mean, 1 out of 3. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
it could be so much worse.
It could be a lot worse.
And then finally, roll me a flat D20, please.
Yes. Something cool.
Get a good one. 14.
That was almost a 20 on my screen.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
And a 20 is cool, by the way, because that basically means you get multiple. Yeah, honestly, this is not worse. You are partially see-through, and while that doesn't give you any benefits in terms of visibility or anything, you are partially in this realm and partially not. You gain the mutation of spatial displacement. You can cast Misty Step for once a day, and you regain that after you finish a long rest.
Great,
So
more cast of first Misty Steps.
Worse.
So as that happens,
So I guess now I'm a little out of it.
You feel like what just happened to me, and as that happens, you feel some tentacles wrap around your ankles. Nothing happens yet, but you do feel tentacles wrap around your ankles.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
As you feel that, you see in the water you see a large creature that is getting near the surface, but is like still floating underneath the water line. Let's roll for initiative.
Initiative!
Really?
We have to fight her?
Oh, he's in the water.
Wait.
He dared.
All of us?
Yeah.
Hey, no. I wasn't the one that dared. I got dared.
Is this really the Duchess, or is the Duchess like
that is the
by
Duchess.
this creature?
I got dared. I'd just like to point out, I got dared.
God.
I guess I have advantage on initiative because I'm invisible.
That is correct.
She obviously knows I'm there.
Aw, I rolled terribly.
That's a dirty 20.
All right.
Good.
I am high and low today. Holy shit.
Let me just make sure I don't have any crazy stuff with initiative. I don't think I do.
What did you have, Nabarla?
6.
6.
6. Good God, we're rolling terribly.
No,
so
not all of us.
Yeah, thankfully the Duchess got 3.
She got a 3.
Wait, how do I change the exhaustion level? It just gives me 1.
Yeah, so just click it again.
That's what I did, but then it takes it off.
Oh, it should give you multiple when you do that.
With exhaustion or contamination?
Oh, right.
Because it's...
Oh, didn't they change it?
No, so this is contamination, not exhaustion. And yeah, that's a good point, actually, because if you add exhaustion to your token in combat, it might actually affect your stats. Yeah. So,
do exhaustion things
we'll just remember it for now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as 5 people. And we've got our little plaything, of course.
I've never been more happy to not have a panther.
All right, Atoli, you can start. You feel some tentacles that are wrapped around your ankles, but they aren't restraining you yet. There's basically, she is trying to.
Do you have a couple of seconds to like talk before?
Sure.
Because I meant like
not full on debate, but you can say something.
No, is there like a threatening intent with the way that the tentacles are creeping up, basically?
Oh yeah. Apparently, you presented yourself as snack, and she is intending to follow up on that.
This is the kind of intimacy you're looking for?
Well, why don't you get a little closer, and we'll find out together.
She wants to eat you.
I don't think I will. So that Misty Step is complete free cast, right?
It is.
Even if I cast something else first.
Yeah, because it's not a level spell.
Great.
Nice.
In that case,
Misty stepping away.
let's flick some fingers and try an immolation.
Oh.
Well then, Duchess, wherever you are, so be it.
We could have had a lovely time together.
There's some rules about being submerged in water and fire damage, or
yeah,
but it's magical, isn't it?
That might be a thing, but yeah,
it's magical.
It'll be searing hot water. I mean,
it'll boil.
Yeah, it'll be instant boil.
It doesn't say anything with like water.
We're having
it's not about the spell,
tonight.
but I might be confusing things.
I thought magical.
No, it works fine underwater. Is what they say. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was about to say like.
That is the dexterity saving throw, right?
Yep.
With her bonus, that is actually a 2.
Great.
So she chooses to succeed anyways.
I figured as much.
Oh shit.
Well, still take half damage. So, burn, baby.
Wait, the Hydra rolled for initiative?
Yep.
The Hydra's not here?
No. What has she been doing with you guys?
She's been talking telepathically,
with you?
Where's Herman?
Herman is out in his pen. Like, Herman is not even here yet.
So 41 half should be 21. So that becomes 10 on her.
Okay, cool.
Well, 40... Yeah.
Or 11.
And then we'll do that. We'll do that because I'm pretty sure that is far enough. We'll Misty Step out of the free cast out of the water.
Wait, why does she have it twice?
Whoop. On what?
Immolation. Why does she have it twice?
What do you mean twice?
You said 41 halved is 21, and then you halved it again.
Because she clearly has fire resistance.
There you go.
Oh,
so it's a fire resistance, but she also chose to succeed on their saving throw.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I wanted to make sure. I wonder if she's so psychically powerful. I wonder if psychic doesn't do much to her.
Oh, I might have just gotten Elodie killed. She's weak to psychic, right?
Fuck
all right.
you.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, absolutely fuck you, sir.
I'm sorry.
All right.
She can have you, as far as I'm concerned.
The Duchess uses her legendary action in between the two to swipe with one of her tentacles at you, Atoli.
How many does she have?
Tentacle swipe.
A lot. That is a 28 to hit.
I want to say doesn't, but it does.
Nesvip, you might be in trouble.
I got shield.
True.
I need a couple more dice.
Excuse me?
A couple more dice? It's a tentacle.
It's a swipe. Can we not jump rope it?
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
15, okay.
Hold on, let me get a calculator out for all these dice.
Is she about to do psychic damage with her tentacle?
Actually, no. She does, but she does 18 points of acid damage alongside.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. I'm resistant to acid. Or was it
Poison?
Oh yeah,
to,
poison. Shit, sorry.
Yeah.
That it?
That's it. Yeah. She just hits you. She doesn't grab you.
Okay.
Mr. Fritz.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling in here?
Let me quickly check for reference, but if not, I'll give you a random number.
Well, that hurt.
It doesn't say, so 20? Like it's a large cavern, so 20 would make sense.
Okay, in that case, he'll fly up to like 15 feet, so he's just under the ceiling.
All right.
And move like over here-ish. Could you also re-import Fritz's character sheet, because I don't have some spells on Foundry that I have
Sure.
on D&D Beyond?
Can do.
I'd like to use a
It's
template.
thinking. And bleep bloop, it's all in there. You open up your character sheet and you should have it.
Let me check. He's technically still invisible, but that'll change anyway. Okay, something is weird. I still don't have that spell from D&D Beyond in Foundry.
Which one?
Sickening Radiance.
Yeah, it's in here for me.
It should be.
It is your 5th level, just above Summon Greater Demon in the list here.
I don't see Summon Greater Demon either. That's the thing. I only under Pact Magic, I only have comprehend languages, contact other plane, and identify.
Huh. Are you using a filter?
Only for prepared. They are not synced from D&D Beyond probably. But wait. Oh, that's confusing. Okay, I'm sorry. That was right. They don't have prepared spells, kind of. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, they're
that's some weirdness. Yes. Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to put it.
Okay.
So
and that is
save, please.
Yep. And
or rather, it will only happen when she starts her turn in there. So, yeah,
that is fair. I still did roll. I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, that saves. Wait, is it half damage on save? I don't think it is.
Or take, no.
Yes. Okay. In that case, yeah, that's everything Fritz can do.
Okay.
So yeah, there's just a tiny speck of green that's bobs on the surface of the water like a fishing bobber, and it starts glowing more and more intently until it's rather painful to look at.
Okay. You hear loud walking coming from the cave entrance. Nespip.
Nespe will try to cast Fairy Fire on the Duchess.
Okay.
So that's a DC 18 dex save.
That is a 9.
That fails.
Is she gonna choose to succeed?
Nope.
Can't.
Oh.
All right. Works for me.
And that's his turn.
Okay.
Fritz,
Let me quickly
I
check
can't
here.
help but feel like the sickening radiance thing is aimed at me a little bit.
Just don't go into the sickening radiance.
Just don't go into the sickening radiance.
Go into it, dude. It's fine.
Don't go into the line.
Don't. Let me. How far away am I?
The Duchess.
Exactly outside the radius.
35. Okay, that's fine. I think.
Oh,
Let me
also,
quickly
Barry,
measure
I
something.
just found
Yeah.
something. In the PHB, in the new one, under underwater combat, it does say fire resistance. Anything underwater has resistance to fire damage.
But
So
that's
that's a
normal
general
fire,
rule.
not magical fire, right?
No, it's just resistance to fire damage.
Oh, okay. Maybe that does make sense because this is an aquatic-based creature, so that might be why it has it.
I mean, it already has it, so that doesn't matter in this case, but that's just a good to know general rule.
Yeah. Alrighty. As a legendary action, the Duchess intently focuses on Elodie.
No. No,
And
no,
you
no.
see just about like 8 or 9 eyes that are like intently looking into
She's
yours.
gonna do psychic damage.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
No. So bad at those. Oh, I hate this. Wisdom?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have luck points. Can I use them?
As a
Is
saving
that a
throw,
good
yeah.
idea?
Yeah, now's the time to use them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a luck point to give myself advantage. And I subtract 1 to this, just so everyone knows. Come on. Okay. Oh no. I thought that was a 17. It's an 11. So a 10.
Nespip uses his Flash of Genius to add +6 to the roll.
Oh,
Making
thanks,
16?
babe. 16.
16, yeah. He just
Alright.
distracts you from whatever she's telling or doing.
That still fails though.
Oh.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
that was
babe.
a waste.
Gosh,
Sorry.
you actually think she does look like a mermaid. As a matter of fact, you are charmed by the Duchess.
No, if you make me come in. No, I'm immune to that.
Boom!
You are. Yes, you are.
Immune to
This
that,
is
you
yeah.
fucker.
Oh snap! It's saved.
Yes.
And this would make sense if the Duchess doesn't know that because she hasn't been able to follow you all that long. Yeah,
She
okay.
has not fought me.
Her enslave does not work on you. All right.
Haha, bitch. Enslave? I don't like the name of that at all.
Elodie just locks eyes with her. Is like, what? What are you doing?
What?
Empty.
Hello.
Did Tali do anything yet?
No.
I feel bad you had to use that, Nespip. I'm sorry, bud.
Don't worry.
For something that I'm immune to.
Alrighty, Elodie.
Okay. On the heels of that, I love being immune to things. That's so fun. I've never had a character who's like that before.
That's such a good
sad that
moment.
I used a luck point about it, but you know, I didn't know what it was gonna do. I thought she was gonna do a ton of damage to me. Okay, so we have psychic blades. Because of fairy fire, I automatically have advantage. Does that mean I automatically have sneak attack?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yes. Advantage
Okay.
gives sneak attack.
So I will look right at her and summon a psychic blade, flick it at her with advantage. Okay, 27.
That hits.
Perfect. Let me just make sure my sneak attack is on. Tis. All right. Guys, 5d6. 5d6. I've never been this powerful in my entire life.
Unlife.
Okay, so the problem is that this is psychic damage. It's all psychic damage. So it's 27 psychic damage.
And it hits for the full amount.
Oh, good.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And then I can bonus action. Gonna turn sneak attack off real quick. Okay. So I'm going to bonus action. Do I do anything cool with my bonus action, or is there just attacking again? I don't think there's anything cool I can do. Doop-a-dee-doo. Psychic Blades. I can make a ranged attack with a second. The thing is a D4, but it's also... I can do teleportation as a bonus action. I don't think I want to do teleportation, though. I think I'm okay where I am. And I could just walk with my feet like a normal person. Yeah, I'm going to throw another blade as my bonus action. And I still have advantage on that. So... Oh, terrible rolls. Only a 16.
Fortunately, that does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll... Well, is it worth it?
For the amount of damage? No.
For the amount of damage to roll one of my d8s that I can do to make it a higher roll.
You can only do so many of them, right?
Yeah, I have 8.
Oh, okay, that's quite a few.
I have a lot, but it can only be up to 10 damage that I would get even. And I think I'd rather save it. And I feel like it's a D8. I feel like I'd have to roll at least a 4. I feel like her DAC is like a 20, at least. I'm gonna not do it. I will just miss with that one.
All right.
And I will say, how far do those tentacles reach? Probably like something obscene, like 80 feet or something ridiculous like that, right? I could never move far enough away. Let's move away anyway. Oh no, but if her reach is that long, then she could get me. Gasp. I'll stay where I am.
Can't you, you're a rogue, can't you disengage? Can't you, disengage?
I can't bonus action disengage. She would have a disadvantage on an opportunity attack against me, but I'd already
Why
bonus
can't
action
you bonus action disengage?
Because I bonus actioned through another dagger.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I could usually, but I decided to try to do that first. Yeah, we'll stay. It's okay. Tali's right there. He can protect me. Right, Tali?
All right. So you said that we heard the loud thumping of Hydra.
Yeah.
Yup.
Hydra thumping.
All right. So Toli, it seems like your friend's come into play too. So he's gonna go here.
Where is the friend? Do we not get to know?
You can't see him yet, so.
Barlin will
he's not here yet.
Stick his hand in the ground and hear a rumble happen. And up ahead in this beautiful, beautiful choke point, where is it? Cast Spike Growth.
Yeah, good.
That hurts a large creature quite a lot.
Oh, so much.
Right there. And then he draws his sword.
6, 7,
And
8,
I also feel like
9.
it's gonna be able to just teleport to her.
That's just his activation sound. Ignatius.
Can you roll me 18d4, please?
Oh shit! Oh, he's already there.
Yeah, he's like right in it.
Oh heck yes, Herman.
Oh,
Herman,
bless you, Herman.
roll 8. You said 18d4. Oh,
It's 2d4 for every square, and he's 9 squares big. So
Yeah, but I think that only happens if he moves into the square, not when he is there or starts his turn there.
no, is it not like
Into
it
or
sprouts?
within
It
the
sprouts
AoE.
the spikes.
Oh, it moves into or within. Ah, damn it!
he'll get it next turn.
Yes.
Yeah, he's quite literally locked there now, unless he. Yeah.
But he's coming to the
Okay.
aid. So.
And I heard Ignatius.
Ignatius is now on fire, and
zone of truth. She can't lie.
I wonder if we could boil her out of the water.
She can't lie. I want to eat you. Well, guess she's telling the truth.
that's the truth. She's not lying there. I will
go stick Ignatius in the water.
Won't be. Not gonna
boil the water.
And that's my whole turn. And Blondie's going to dip dive, fucking dodge.
Right.
Dipping dots.
The Duchess, for one, is gonna move out of the way because she doesn't like this.
Is she mad at all that I'm that I didn't fall prey to her slave thing?
Wait. Go away. Go away.
Go away.
She doesn't like it, no.
I feel like she
so she uses her tentacles. And she does so 3 times.
Well, I'm dead.
Her, yeah, that's
Holy.
only get a totally from here.
Healer. What about healing?
I have a 22 to hit.
22.
A 23 to hit. And a natural 1, so that one misses.
Yay!
None of those would hit Nesfit. Isn't that insane?
So 2 hit, I imagine?
Yep.
We have 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Anything above 6, and you don't need to count anymore.
On the next. Is she gonna
31 acid damage.
Right. So, ow, and
does he lose death saves? Because it was 2 hits, right?
Those are 2 death saves. The first one was more than so that is 1 death save down.
I don't think so because he didn't go down the first hit. The second one put him down, so there's no death save. That's just him going down.
Well, you said
I do also have
something up.
How much was it? Yeah.
How much did you have in total?
You separate the damage.
I had 6.
No, in total before the first damage.
Yeah, like 33 or something, I think.
Oh, 29.
29. That required both of the hits, so then you're just down. No death save stolen.
I do still
when
need
he
to.
went down,
I do still
then
need
the
to.
third attack would have advantage.
Hold on.
Hold on.
That is true.
Let me.
God damn it!
Do this.
Stop killing us! Stop killing us, man!
Crap! It didn't work.
You see, I played for both sides. That ways I can't lose.
Not the strength of the grave not working.
With the advantage on the third one, that makes it into a 21 to hit. So, you still had 6. I had a spillover of
much.
So that's 19. I'm gonna have to roll the damage to see if that doesn't kill you.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think it would though.
I mean, if it's a lot of damage.
Does it auto crit?
It doesn't auto crit. No.
Only if she is within 5 feet.
Oh.
And she's not.
Oh.
That's 8, 5, that's 13, plus 5, plus 10. So.
Wait, is it a ranged attack?
No, it's a reach attack. The tentacle.
Oh, okay.
So that's 15 and 8. That is 23 points. So now that's just another death save that it slaps off.
Is it 2 or 1?
2.
1, because it's not melee.
Oh.
Just 1? It's not melee. Okay.
Fine.
I see.
And that is all she can do.
Going down, he's gonna be gasping out like, "Don't touch my staff!
Don't touch my stuff."
Don't touch my staff.
Top of the round, the lair acts up.
Not the lair.
I mean, she said
this is quite literally a lair.
She said it was her lair. We should have known as soon as she said it was her lair.
I did know.
Oh, shut up,
The
Tim.
water starts to ripple in sort of like a spiraling out effect, and it washes over the sides of the.
It's gonna hit me?
Everyone within 60 feet of the water, which is all of you, I think, except maybe the Barlin. No, maybe I think the Barlin is within that 60 feet from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
All of you are being splashed by the water as it.
I mean, not
comes
from
over.
the center.
Splash.
And it's counted from basically like the edges of the water.
Well, that's silly.
I know. I need all of you.
We're in the splash zone.
Wait, it wouldn't hit Fritz though, because he's floating above.
But I'm still within 60 feet.
Yeah,
you're
but you
definitely within 60 feet.
So wait, you're saying it's like a tidal wave, like blowing out the entire fucking thing?
Oh yeah. So what the tidal wave does, it washes over all of you and it pulls you into the water.
Okay, you just said it like it pulled over so I just thought it was just like a small kind of wave. No, okay.
So I need a strength saving throw from all of you, except for Atoni, who fails it automatically and is pulled underwater.
Blub blub blub.
Oh, great! Just great.
Damn,
Snakes
that's a 17.
can breathe underwater, right? Snakes are.
You're cool.
I mean, I can hold my breath.
I'm probably gonna fail this either way, so I'm just gonna roll it. Yeah, that's a 1.
This is double trouble.
Double trouble! No!
Yeah, Tim, you realize, right?
Yes.
Tim,
I will try
me!
to. I'll basically immediately drop the concentration on the spell once I realize that.
Please do.
And
I'm gonna die from your 4d10 radiant damage.
5d10.
5d10! Fuck. Okay, how far into this are we pulled?
Well, I need to know what the Barlin had as well.
Oh. All right. I was getting more there for a second, but no, I got a dirty 20 for Nabarlin, and unfortunately Blondie got a 5.
All right. So only Blondie and Elodie fail.
Well, I guess
really
she's dodging. Would that give her advantage, or is it that would just be dexterity, wouldn't it?
It's a dexterity saving throw. Or sorry, it's a So it's that would affect dexterity, not strength.
How do you dodge water in an entire room?
I know.
So Blondie is being pulled 20 feet toward the water, but you're still on land. Elodie, you're being pulled 20 feet into the water, and you are prone in the water.
Prone in the water?
Yes.
Prone because of the natural 1?
No, because that is just part of this effect.
Is there anything crazy for the natural 1?
No, you just fail, luckily.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good. Okay. I was worried she was going to be like, you're dragged to the bottom of the ocean.
Also, Fizzle also failed.
All right, so Fizzle also gets pulled 20 feet into the water, which is.
You want me to do this one?
There we go.
She would also be like 50 feet up, so I don't know how that would work.
You
can choose. I'll wager that she's basically here, but on the ground. That would make more sense.
Atoli! You're gonna fucking die!
Dude, that's
Wait, what?
Wait, that wasn't that 1.
What?
No, okay.
No.
Okay. That was just a 4.
It was just a 4. Relax. Relax.
It's
two just fails. 4. It's fine.
2 fails. 1 roll away from death. It's fine.
Look, in any second, a fish is gonna come swimming past, and I'll just chomp it randomly, and I'll be back on my feet again. It's fine.
I'll be back on my feet. Those fish that are worth like 20 hit points when you eat them.
Don't
Classic
fret.
hit point fish.
I'm very concerned about the lack of legendary actions, but okay.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Why is she not being
She's
more... Why is she waiting?
Fucking overgrown toad.
For us all to be in the water? Probably for us all to be in the water, right?
Oh no, she could do one more thing, and that's really creepy.
I'll move over here and just go for a pair of
We could
Eldritch
totally
Blasts for
stun
now.
her.
Okay.
Would that shove her out of the water?
She's only large. No, she's huge. That doesn't
She's
work
huge.
on her.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a 25
Hits.
and a 24.
Hits as well.
That's nice. 16 plus 10 is 26 force damage and 4 fire damage.
So that will be 28 then. That is total?
Yes.
Nice. That is a good chunk. Anything else?
No, that's it.
She looks over at you.
Fizzle would fly back up.
She likes what you just did, and that hurt, but that's interesting as well. And she tries to charm you.
It?
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, she's gonna try to charm you now.
That's a 2 and a 3 on the die.
No!
No, that's
become her
8.
slave.
8, no.
This is fairy dad.
She enslaves you. What this means is you are currently under the Duchess's control. And you can't take reactions. The aboleth and the target, which is you, can communicate telepathically with each other over any distance, henceforth. Whenever you do take damage, you can repeat the saving throw, but only on damage. And this effect persists until then. And you can also repeat it when you are more than a mile away from this creature. So you belong to me now.
Ooh.
You belong to me now.
You belong to me.
Herman the Hydra.
Taylor Swift song right now.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows what's happening here.
They spawn like stealthily.
I honestly think like Hydras are like. Let me see. They got like a -4 in intelligence and a 0
how
on
smart
wisdom.
are they? 0
For all their heads,
wisdom.
there's not much going on in there.
Not only that, but it's coming to the aid. Like it's coming to the defense of like its master. So
I think his self-preservation would not kick in because he's trying to help Duchess.
Yeah, it does slow his movement as well, right? So,
yes.
So it can only go here. That is, and I will let it do that. It makes sense for this creature. That is 18d4.
Hey, let's do it.
You're gonna do that on the computer, right?
Yeah.
he's still clicking. Give him a second.
I don't think I own that many D4s.
Oh my god, that's so... Whoa!
That is borderline max damage.
That's crazy!
That was
okay.
How did you roll that many 4s and 3s?
Hang on.
Crazy.
Because
47.
That looks off ahead, probably.
It does, yeah.
Wait, hold up.
I don't know how.
I have a very important biological question to this. How do spikes on the ground lop off a head?
I mean, per the rules, whenever
like
the
a
Hydra
cheap
takes
grader.
25 or more damage in a single turn, one of its heads dies. So
we're talking gecko logic here, where it just drops a tail because it's got scared.
no, like it got hurt, and one of its head is like, let me just check that out, and just like as it goes down, it just bumps its head on the spike and dies.
It's like a cheese grate; it just gets removed.
Yeah, like,
No!
that's terrible.
One of the other heads,
right? Or do we have a second to hit it with fire damage?
one of the other heads is literally like, "Sorry, Daryl."
Sorry, Daryl.
That's all it can do here. So, as we proceed to go to Nespip, the Duchess takes a legendary action, and she focuses intently on our good friend Fritz over here, as she casts Psychic Drain.
Okay.
She's slurping
There's
your
a save
mind.
against this because you are charmed. You take 11 points of psychic damage, and the Duchess heals a little bit.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Wait, 11? No, that's fine.
11. Nesbit?
I think this is kind of a bad situation.
You think?
Oh, you think?
The water's probably pretty deep and probably counts as
Difficult terrain.
difficult terrain, right? Yeah.
I'd say so, yeah.
So, did anyone by chance, Elodie? You didn't let me cast water walking on you, did you?
No.
Ah, shit. Okay.
I chose to swim. Isn't Nespip flying technically?
No. He's just
Oh,
riding
right, you were
Polly.
just riding on Tolly. Yeah.
Yes. Fritz was flying.
I can do something, but that won't help in any way.
Welcome to D&D.
Well, if it can't help, maybe it can hurt.
Yeah. Oh, shut up, Tim. Why are you so happy right now? We're all gonna die!
Death is only the beginning.
You should know that.
I didn't like dying. It wasn't fun.
Why did you did it so often?
Shut up. You guys are being really mean today.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Totally, I deserve that.
Yeah, I can't do anything either way, so I'm gonna, while Fairy Fire is still up, just cast Firebolt at her at advantage. Okay. Wait, it's fire damage. Oh!
Yeah, that's all you've got is fire damage? Do you have any other... I mean, you'd have to be up close, I guess, right?
Oh wait,
this
good
is one
point.
of the very few first moments where you guys have basically just have to rely on range, and it's dangerous.
She's within 15 feet with me, so I'm going fishing and casting Lightning Lure.
Love it. That is so fitting.
So yeah, strength save of 18? Okay, she's probably pretty strong.
A strength save of 18. Let's see. Yeah, she got that.
She does take 14.
It's a 22.
Lightning damage.
Yeah, that succeeds. So
I will say, does you cast it on her, right? That doesn't like go to the water.
I don't think Lightning Lure has anything. It's just a cantrip, so
yeah, it's
okay.
Or, so it doesn't do anything then.
Honestly, a ridiculous cantrip. You could cast it at like a gargantuan creature and pull it 10 feet closer to you.
Yeah, there's no restrictions on the size. It's
Hey, look, fishing is fishing. You don't mess with fishing.
Fishing is fishing. In Animal Crossing, I can catch a hammerhead shark. It's fine.
There you go.
Oh, but there are a couple of those cantrips. Another one which you want to give to your boss creatures whenever you homebrew is give them Chill Touch. It's scary for players to fight a boss, and the boss basically does a cantrip like, you can't heal this round. That's scary.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's Nespip's turn.
All right. The Duchess does another Psychic Drain on Fritz.
Another? How many 11 hit points do you have there, buddy?
That is another 11, actually.
That's fine. I assume this damage doesn't trigger the resave. Because it's psychic.
No. This is just what she does. She uses you, how fitting, as a Slurpee.
Slurpee.
All right. Elodie, you are prone in the water. Make me a quick perception check.
A perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
That won't count against your actions.
Okay. Well, I rolled really bad, but I have
Reliable
good
talent.
perception, reliable talent, so 17.
You see multiple aquatic creatures converge on your position from further down the water.
Cool. Great. Love it.
And they're not small, by the way.
They're not small. Great. I am going to use my bonus action first. And it doesn't technically say that this is a bonus action, but when I click bonus action, it's one of the things that comes up. It's my psychic teleportation. I'm gonna expend a psionic energy die and roll it. I'm gonna roll a d8. 8! Fuck yes! Okay. That's exactly what I want. And I can go 80 feet in any direction that I want. Where should I go?
I'd vote for TF out of here, but
yeah, I just don't know if I want to be near this shithole over here, or if I want to go all the way over here. What makes the most sense? I think I'll go over here, and I think I'll go. I want to be 60 feet away from her. Perfect. That's fine. In fact, I might even I might even be on top of these little boxes here. Right there. Wait, right. Nope. Stop. Stop it. There. Okay. And we just measure to make sure I'm not too far away. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. All right. So I'll be there. I'm out of the water. I don't think this provokes opportunity attacks because it's teleportation. Yeah. And that's a bonus action to do that. And then for my attack action, I mean, Fairy Fire's still up, right?
yes.
Or is it? Nesmith, have you taken any damage?
Not yet.
I have.
Yet? Okay, perfect. I know, buddy, but I'm not Ivy. I'm not Ivy. I can't help you. I'm sorry. If I was Ivy, I'd be all over that shit, but your girl is not a healer anymore. Okay. And I can't really, like, I was looking at the psychic teleportation to see if I could teleport, like, someone, like, with someone, take someone with me, but I don't think that's a thing. It's not, like, Dimension Door or whatever. So I can't even really get you out of there. But I can try to kill this lady, so let's do that. We're gonna do a, Psychic Blade with advantage. All I want is for this to be a crit. It's not, but it's a 25.
And that'll still hit.
Okay.
Good.
And then we'll turn my sneak attack back on. Come here. Turn that back on. All right. Whoa, look at those high rolls.
Oof.
What is that? 32?
That is 32.
I can't see it.
32
It's
total.
so weird because I have like a dark. It's like dark, but then the total damage is like black, so I can barely see it.
If you scroll down a little bit, it should show it.
No, it does, but I mean, in the I'm on like dark mode on the chat box, so the text is black. Like that's smart. Okay, so 32. Yes, 32 psychic damage to her. I think that makes the most sense. And I'm just making sure that I have used one of my psychic energy die. Confirm. Okay. Um. All right. I think that's it. Um. I. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Mr. DeBarlin.
That's my turn.
Right. What did so what's the thing about fire?
She is resistant to it.
It burns.
What about for Hydra?
You have to cauterize
prevents
the wound,
regeneration.
basically.
Okay. I was gonna say if Ignatius would know that, but also it also didn't really matter because Nebron is just gonna run up and use said sword on the Hydra. Same time, he's also going to
Not
bonus
Navarlin
action.
just like 1v1ing this Hydra.
He's also going to get Blondie to slap Fritz.
Oh,
He's flying.
just a good old dragon
Oh,
slap.
sorry.
He's still 50 feet up.
Well,
Oh
Blondie,
no! Well, Blondie can fly, right?
yeah, I did. She's got space. She can get up to you. So, yeah, she's gonna. I'll start with that. That's a nat 20, unfortunately.
Really?
Kill him. He's not charmed
So-
anymore, but he's also not alive.
That's I would. So she's slapping, not biting. So that would be her strength score, which is +3. So it's 3 plus 6 damage total.
Ouch. And that's a repeat save on wisdom, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Fritz.
That's a 6 plus 5, so that's an 11.
You're not cool.
No!
Damn it.
Don't you wish you wouldn't have used your thing, Nispip?
What thing?
Oh my god. Yeah, the thing that you used for me that didn't
right.
matter.
I mean, I forgot
You have
that.
another use of that?
I've got another use. I completely forgot. It's too late, I think. So
I don't think that would have been enough. It's a plus 5, right?
it's a +6.
That might have been enough, but well.
Would have been a 17, right? I don't know. That's probably not enough.
It's too late anyways.
Gonna have to get slapped again.
Is a 19 and a 23 to hit the Hydra.
Oh yes, both.
Okay.
Something about the
These do
broadside of a
fire
barn.
damage?
Oh yeah, I
Hydra
actually
can-
want. I'm gonna have to do damage on here because there's a lot of
A lot of dice.
yeah.
Oh, the burning truth.
You know, it's
radiant. Is that's not fire?
No.
I am doing two-handed. That's not a. So 16 there. Well, and it says. All right. Well, I'll have to do D10.
Mhm.
Actually, no. I do this twice. So it's 16. We had twice. So another one.
And 12. That lops off another head.
28.
Oh, no.
And now the normal damage. So it'll be 2d10 plus 3
Correct.
plus 1. That'll be 2d10 plus 4, actually. Oh,
Oh yeah, you have a +4 now.
this gives me plus 3 in here. So that's 2d10.
Nice. So that's 21.
Good rolls.
No, it's 2d10. So that's actually it's plus 4 for each attack. So that's
2d10
plus
plus 8?
that's
So it's
25.
25 even.
Yes.
Good God.
Noted. That makes him bloodied.
None of that is fire, though. He's gonna grow back a bunch of heads.
Mm-hmm.
See. and what really sucks, I thought that this was fire because it's on fire.
Because it's a sort of burning truth. You would think.
Yeah.
But it's totally
It's burning
fire.
with
We're on
radiant fire. Yeah.
Man, all you guys are just really, really able to kill me. Everyone has radiant damage they can do.
That's really confusing considering that they keep referencing flames and ablaze and everything.
Yeah, and the thing is literally on fire.
It's literally,
like,
yeah.
Shouldn't it be able to cauterize? But, perhaps not.
And the Church of the Sacred Flame.
Yes, Sacred Flame is like, there's so many references to fire, but it's radiant.
I guess I'm gonna ask Ness. Oh,
it does state that it sears flesh like fire.
Like fire.
Legally distinct.
Yeah,
legally distinct. legally distinct non-fire.
How many heads does it have?
Currently 3.
3? Okay, I'm going to...
It doesn't have anybody but you until its next turn.
Because
it's totally with his... Yeah. And Fritz is under the control, so...
Fish Lady dared me.
Fish Lady dared me.
I'm gonna take
for Fish Lady.
I'm gonna take the risk at a opportunity attack, so that if it wants to attack me, it would have to move through the spike growth again.
Oh.
So I'm going to take that risk.
And it will. One of its heads will lash out at you, but it will miss. That's a 10.
It misses.
Does it get a little bit of spike growth damage from that, or does it?
No, the head maneuvers through the spikes and misses.
Oh, you mean just like in future turns it will have to move?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's it. That's it for me.
Fine.
That's it for us.
That's it for us, yeah. Bye-bye, folks.
The Duchess wraps a tentacle around Atoli and pulls him underwater.
Kills him. Fuck.
I thought I was under the water.
Well, like, I mean, you were still like you were able. They could see you, but
slurped. You're getting slurped.
And as that happens, you can hear her yell out over the water as she says, "Children,
children." They're gonna eat him. The children are gonna eat him. Oh no!
Now I am a part of all of them. Who's really winning?
This is very bad.
Let me add.
If you're eaten, we can't bring your body back.
Better work fast.
Better work fast.
There we go.
Why is the counter so small? The carousel. It's like the
it
tiniest
gets smaller
carousel
if
I've ever
more.
seen.
Yeah, it gets smaller if multiple things get added to it.
He added a lot of things to it.
Oh, how many things did you add? We just can't see them.
Well, it is top of the round. So as we're at the top of the round, they all surface.
Oh.
They all surface?
They're adorable.
Atoli, your death save throw, please.
Maybe you remove my
token.
Here we go.
Oh,
buddy.
Let's drown. Oh, I guess not.
Oh, it's a success!
One more save. You're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. Oh
And
I mean, I can't really do anything else, so.
yeah.
as you see all these abominations rise above the water, you see a totally being pulled under.
Bye.
And Fritz,
No.
Fritz very slowly turns his attention towards the party. I think
No,
this is a
Fritz!
beautiful moment.
Let me help you, Your Grace. And he
I'll
turns
get
around
Fritz's round,
with a,
and then we're going to cut it off. Go ahead.
he turns slowly and menacingly and looks towards Elian Nabalin and speaks a weird sound as he casts Summon Greater Demon.
Oh my god!
Right here, with a nice echo of Demigorgon.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude! He couldn't figure it out before, but now he's gonna do it? Okay.
Oh, this is great.
For God's sake,
This
we're
was
all
bad and
gonna
turned to
die!
worse.
We're all gonna die!
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh no.
You know what?
This is bad. Things are bad, guys.
This is a pretty
This is
baller way of
bad.
going out.
We're all gonna die.
I mean, pretty baller. You walked in and challenged some weird being, and we get killed.
Look, she said I was. She said I was scared. That is not what I am.
She
You're
said
not
she
scared?
knew you intimately.
Yeah, exactly. I had to.
All right.
No.
Anything else, Fritz?
At least it wasn't
No, I think
me
that's his
who
turn.
killed the party, right? At least it wasn't me. Everyone thought it would be me, but it's not me.
Okay.
Well,
Then
started
another
the
demon joins.
Demogorgon, the demon's turn, I guess. On next
Yeah, but that is going to be for next
session.
week. Yeah.
Oh my god. Guys, we are gonna kill the whole party, and then I'm gonna leave for Spain and be gone for 3 weeks. And then what are we gonna do? Restart this campaign, basically?
Yeah, this has turned into a difficult situation.
Yes.
The thing I've been thinking about
Yeah.
constantly, I still have telekinesis, but what can I do with it? I can drag her out of the water, and she's immediately back in as soon as I start attacking.
You couldn't drag Atoli out of the water?
I could have dragged Atoli out of the water, then he would be lying out of the water, not in the water, and she could have dragged him back in the next turn.
Right,
Oh my god, an invisible tug
Another
of
thing,
war.
it still hasn't been a dawn since we tried to use Revivify from the holy thingy there. So we don't have that either.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anyone who can cast Revivify right now.
So,
No.
this is one of those
Dire
rare
Straits.
occasions
Dire
where
Straits, for sure.
this is one of those rare
Can
occasions
we just
where
do
I
a
think
redo, right?
yeah, well, we need to have the talk because looking at how this is
not
going,
the talk!
this is going to be a party wipe. It is like there is no way you guys
Yeah,
are going to
yeah.
get this.
Yeah, there's no way.
So,
I just brought
Why-
Unless they can't hit with a desperate.
the fish people can help, right?
so I offer you an option, a choice of 3 options. I can creatively make a solution to this because the Duchess, above all things, is not a murderous monster. I mean, she is, but she has her ulterior motives, and
She isn't?
well, she is, but she isn't. Like, she is highly intelligent, and she has ulterior motives. I can play into that and basically make that work in her favor in this regard. With that, we can continue the campaign. I was fully intending on doing that, and then you had to defy her. So.
It was a misunderstanding. Like, I'm with Jay on this. That was like a strong misunderstanding. I did not get the sense that he was defying her. I think.
No. So the thing is, as soon as you get into her water, basically that is defiant by
First then, I
default.
didn't
Like
get
she doesn't want that.
She told me to come closer.
Yeah, but not in the water.
She did.
Well,
She
I was
did
on the bridge
that.
before when I was close, and she didn't react to that. I was literally on the edge of the bridge.
Yeah.
So that is one option that I can give you.
Okay.
The second option is we can do a redo, which is kind of like, nah, but it is an option. The third option, which is an option, is we accept the TPK, and this is the end of Drakkenheim. That is an option. I have to offer it. I asked you two sessions ago, like, are you guys okay with accepting the consequences of your actions?
With a bad ending. We got the bad ending, guys.
I mean, I said that I was okay with the consequences of the actions back then, and I stick by that. But I'm not going to be like the one that overthrows the full vote of everybody else here.
I will say
consequences.
I will say, and like, I don't want this campaign to end like this either, but I will say, if you guys do decide to make that the option, I will obviously divulge whatever was going to happen next, so you do have a bit of closure there. That is obviously something that's still on the table.
Ivy comes back and is like, "Where are you guys?"
What? She comes swimming in from the canal
and she hears
like
a voice.
Sea lion.
Come to my lair.
No, Ivy being the only survivor of this campaign is honestly hilarious.
And Marcus.
Also,
and Marcus, fucking furball Marcus.
Really important question: would you be the first DM with DPK on the graveyard?
At least you would be my first. I've never had a TPK like mine first ever. Not even in Polyhedra. I've never had a full TPK and a campaign. But
that's something to consider as well. I'm sorry, just for the title of it.
We're so close to the end, it just doesn't make sense to bring in a whole group of new people. Like, that's the other thing. Like,
yeah, like and honestly, like the way that like you were getting towards the end, even if it doesn't end over here, you still have maybe like 8 to 10 sessions somewhere for full closure, depending on your actions. But there were a couple of things that I was already considering, like, you have to take that into account. If you still want to progress with that, the option is there, because I don't want to take it away from you. As much as actions do have consequences, a TPK is such a big thing that I want that to be a group decision rather than me saying it's over. But those are your options.
Y'all, okay, we're in this fight.
We're not going to win the fight.
Next round, I could do a third
enough
level
damage to kill the Hydra.
Yeah, I could probably kill the Hydra because I do a third level command.
And then you turn around and get smacked into the ground like a nail by the goon.
Have the Hydra flee, Demogorgon flee, possibly one of the little guys to flee. The Hydra, I think it'll run away through the spikes, and then have to come back through the spikes, and that might be enough to kill it.
Yeah, the Hydra has no issue. You kill the Hydra. That's
the Hydra's not the thing that we're worried about. It's them.
6 fish people in the monstrosity.
Yeah, 6 fish people in the monstrosity.
She's not even. She's not even bloody.
How is she looking? Yeah, how is she looking? She's not bloodied, is she?
No, she
has.
Even
mustardy?
So she is a very, very modified version of an aboleth. I don't know if you know that creature, but an aboleth is basically they predate the gods.
Oh, great!
Yeah. So she still has 459 hit points left.
No, we're not. There's no way. No. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say 400?
That's hilarious that we
400.
Yeah, that's hilarious that we even thought we could defeat her in the first place.
Yeah, a default aboleth has about 200 hit points. She has a lot more. She does have a couple of traits taken away from her, so she is heavily modified, but she's still a very dangerous force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. The only reason Elodie's still alive is because she can't be charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, will say, I would like Nabarlin. I think the one thing that would be unfortunate is that all the gears lost. Nabarlin, I've been serious with you guys. He's gonna be fine. If he dies, he's fine. He will lose all his gears. So he literally does not fear death at all.
You're sad about the sword, the talking sword.
He does have, and he has Death Ward on too, so he could go down at least once and get back up.
Oh yeah, Death Ward. Good old Death Ward.
Yeah, see, my Strength of the Grave is not working out that great for me.
See,
yeah, because it depends on how much damage you went down on, right?
See, the thing I can do, the Duchess can totally
plus that.
The Duchess has the power to seize this fight immediately because everyone listens to her here. She has the power to do that and basically give you a task to perform for her in exchange for your life. That is the way that I would go about.
Atoli's life, or what?
We were here. What kills me is that we were here to actually try and figure out what she wants. Like we weren't even here to fight her. Like I mean, that was an option, obviously, but we were trying to see what she wanted.
I know.
That's what kills me is that we weren't here
I
to
know.
strip kill her.
I know.
Like,
I think I would either vote to end the campaign or to find out what she wants. To have her stop the fight.
Yeah,
and find out what she
reset is
actually
kind of
wants.
meh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to
Same.
reset. I just want her to be like, well, I've shown you what I can do. Obviously, you should listen to me.
I'm yeah, I would not want to redo because that's just how things went. So if we were to do this, it would be TPK. DeBarlin comes back after a little bit, and he can come back down here and collect stuff and give you all proper burial because it'll be real sad, but he'll be back for you.
Wait, DeBarlin comes back? You think his god's gonna bring him back again?
Oh yes, he will be back. This is actually something I told Barry. Like if he ever died, I wouldn't reroll another character. It would literally just be DeBarlin coming back. Like it.
Yes.
He doesn't like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Revenant without all the cool Revenant stuff.
But I would either want to do we just continue the TPK and this is how it ends, or it would make sense that now that this is the moment where we have no chance and she knows it, and if she wanted to make a deal, this would be the time that she would do it. That would make sense within the story, how it's laid out.
Yeah, and it is also, like, as you might notice, she's very bound to the water because aboleths are quite literally just aquatic creatures. She does need someone to perform things on land, so there is something she wants from you. So that is a route that we can explore. But again, player agency, but yeah, the TPK is looming. It's your choice.
I had initially wanted to basically say WTF, but totally tried it, and she trying to murder him. Like he was trying to talk her down. So I kind of committed to being a dragon's, not sorry Blondie, but Hydra Slayer. I wouldn't want to do TPK. I would, but I think I don't want. This is consequences of what happened, whether it was intentional or not. This is just how it went. So, as far as the story is concerned, it would make sense if this was an option for her to say, "All right, well,
it does."
We've got you. I mean, I know Fritz would be okay with it now at this point. He's like feeling he's infatuated with her. So,
yeah.
All right.
To be honest,
I would say
I would kind of love the badge of honor of Barry's first TPK.
See, I'm kind of leaning towards that.
But that's because your guy just fucks around. Your guy doesn't do much.
What do you mean? What are you on about? He picked us out of every bad situation so far.
Well, and also, this wouldn't be a TPK because Fritz is I don't think she'd kill Fritz.
Fritz is gonna be alive, yeah.
Oh no, definitely.
She would totally murder him after.
They're definitely killing him after.
Okay. Never mind. I thought she just wanted another minion. He's not quite as fish person for, I guess.
Well, yeah, you'd be a minion for like 24 hours, and then it's still like.
Then you're kind of boring, and now you're just.
She just slowly suck your life force out,
I mean, with a bit of luck,
which is
Fritz
a way
could
to go,
escape.
But
like he just needed to take a bit of damage and actually succeed on a fucking wisdom save with advantage.
Yeah.
I think warlocks are good at, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I have a +5 and I have advantage, and I managed to fail twice in a row. And once I have that,
you did a 17.
Yeah.
Why did you have advantage? Oh, it was a 17? Oh no!
It was. When you said that, like the +6 was like, oop.
No.
So, one of two options. Do you want to do a show of hands right now for the vote, or do you guys want to stew on it for a week, then make your decision? Because I'm fine with either.
Well, I wouldn't need to stew
Well,
on
if we do a TPK, would we even have a session next week? Oh, power went out. That's crazy. My lights blinked.
That is a good point. Yeah, because then there would not be a session next week.
I mean, that would be basically a cleanup session with questions and stuff.
It could just be like a shorter thing. Yeah.
I would not.
I don't know if we would want to pay full price.
I'm not going to vote for TPK. I think the option to
should be back in a second when the router has rebooted.
Who, me? Am I out?
No,
no. Isabel said like my light blinked and now she's frozen.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would vote for. I wouldn't vote for Team PK. I'm not looking to end the story here. There is like you said, there is a very plausible in-universe like way we could go with it. It wouldn't be a Deus Ex Machina kind of thing.
It would totally fit. So
yeah, and that makes sense too, especially because, like I said, we didn't come here. We came here to hear her out. It wasn't necessarily to attack her. It was a misunderstanding that that started it.
Did your internet do boom?
Sorry. Yeah, my internet did boom.
So I don't need to steal on it, but that's where my vote would go.
And as far as like, I don't want to influence your votes in any form. What I would say between the two, I prefer to also like we're getting towards the end, and it's so like if you're halfway to the campaign, you're like it is what it is. But you're close to the end. It's such a shame to cut it off here. Then I'd say. So my vote goes towards as much as I do like the badge of like of honor.
And to cement your
I mean,
place
somebody has to
king.
be the first.
Now between the two, but my vote comes if there's a tie. So what do we do?
Yeah,
I think I would also more lean to finishing this. Maybe we can be a bit more careless with having survived the saving DPK. But yeah, I lean a bit more towards continuing, but I also like the idea of, well, we're just another group of adventurers. We didn't die in the cistern by the executioner, but down in the sewers by something else.
We died to the other executioner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
the arguably more scary one.
But yeah, if we're only a couple of sessions away, then we might as well go and pull through it, I think.
Yeah, like honestly, like roughly going forward, you still need to get away into the castle, and you need to deal with the castle. And
I would like to know
between,
what are going to be the consequences of her, like, or this deal going forward. Will she be in our minds and controlling us for ever?
No. No, what she wants is basically what she said. She's not royal line at all, but she's interested in the immense power that apparently is held by whoever controls Drakkenheim. So she wants a piece of that, and she can't get into the castle because the castle isn't in the water. So she needs someone to do that for her. So she's just going to be another queen who has a task for you. She won't be in your minds.
Except when she wants to talk.
But wouldn't that be funny if Tim just like showed up to sessions and just let Barry run his character?
I mean,
so she wants her own. She wants her own kingdom beneath Drakkenheim, basically.
Oh no, she wants so much more.
God damn it!
She's a real girl boss type. Anyway, I would say that my vote is to let her take mercy on us and continue. Because Elodie just came back. Like, we did all that for Elodie to come back. And then for her to just die. Like,
die again.
Yeah, so back. It's very on brand that she dies right now.
All right.
I mean, in that case, I'm outvoted, but I would actually prefer the TPK at this point, but I'm fine with the other outcome as well.
I believe if I see the votes correctly, it's 3-2. So
as I said, I swing wherever the majority goes. Like I'm fine either way.
Then let's continue. I will make because thematically it fits with the story, but I'll make sure that it also gets conveyed in a way that it's like, oh, okay, fair enough, and we'll pick it up from there. But that was something with a needle and like thread.
Is there any we actually could have won this fight if the saving throws went a different way. I think Fritz, your saving throw, totally your stuff. Like we actually could have done this.
I'll tell you one thing: you don't have to kill her.
Done enough damage.
Not even that. You don't have to kill her. If you do, like she has some 500 hit points, but you don't need to bring her down to 500. If you bring her down about 200, she will go away. She fears dying, because she has so much more planned. So she'll just get the fuck out of here.
If she hadn't done that shit, I was going to use the staff of disintegrate on her as well.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, you have powerful stuff, but she took you out so fast.
Yeah, because that is like with 500 hit points against a level 10, that is an impossible task. But that is because you're not really there to kill her. Killing her, that is almost impossible. But getting this fight done in your favor, that's possible, definitely.
For sure.
God damn it.
But sometimes the dice are not in your favor.
This is how it goes sometimes.
All right, I'll make a fitting reboot, if you will, for next week. Isabel, I believe you are not here next week, or is it the week after?
Sorry, there's someone mowing the lawn. They're so loud. I don't know if you can hear that.
A little bit.
I will be here. I will be here next week. I will not be here for 3 weeks after that.
Got it. Okay.
So that's the only issue.
Got it. No issue. Then yeah, we have another session next week. So I will see you then.
Yeah. All right.
All right. That's a good one.
Bye.
See you then.
See you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Alright. And with that, so ends our current trip to Drakkenheim in a little bit of a setback. We'll see what's in store next week.